All right, warm up time. Let's go. Oh man. All right, welcome, welcome. We had some technical difficulties, but welcome. Let's go. All right, let's go quickly. Wait. Oh yeah, every game's warm up until we win, of course, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know. When you said warm up, I was like, wait a minute, are we playing like comp or something tonight? I was like,
No, no.
it threw me off guard for a second. I was like, whoa, ho ho ho. Besides, you probably outrank me a good amount.
Do I?
You said you were diamond, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like mid gold.
Oh.
Yeah. To be fair though, I did place on Overwatch like right after I got like a PC and started playing on it. So I was pretty bad.
I
That's probably a
when
fair
I
placement.
played, dude, I story time. Not actually a story though, but I started in iron or like bronze or like whatever the lowest one was, and I
Yeah.
worked my way all the way up to plat in one season.
Yo, oh my
It
god.
it was not hard at all. But I get what you mean.
Yikes. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. That's for sure. Where the heck is it? I apologize, guys. I realize I put the Overwatch chat over the things. What the heck happened? Oh no. What just happened? What was the alert? I don't know. I'm sorry. What the heck? I knew it. I knew problems would occur. I put the Overwatch capture over everything in my scene.
I already messed up too. They told me
And
they can't hear anything.
well, so the thing is chat, please tell me what happened because like I heard like the alert sound, and unfortunately like I don't have like a library of alert sounds, so all of them are the same thing. It could have been anything that just happened. I have no idea. But I heard the alert sound and I'm like, what the heck? And Overwatch was over everything other than your PNG.
Oh.
Because I added your PNG most recently, so I have no idea. Oh, a host, thank you. I was like, what happened? Because like literally, it could have been like I don't know, freaking Mr. Beast came in here and donated like $2 million,
Oh.
and I wouldn't have seen it. I would have been like, dude, yeah, thanks. I think maybe someone followed. I don't know.
If only that would happen, you know.
If only. Well, I've seen videos where that happens, and it wouldn't happen to me though, of course, obviously.
Oh, I know. It...
I'd be Scrub Lord Supreme over here. He'd be like, "You anime."
Ew, Anna. No, he said it weird, doesn't
No,
he?
no, yeah, actually, probably. I don't know
Oh,
actually. I know he talks about Naruto occasionally, so maybe to some degree. But
I feel like he would be.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just a smidge. I thank you for most loyal Oni Miko. Let's go, and also thank you for the raid. I think I said that already, but thank you again. I apologize. It was so scuffed.
Oh no.
Overwatch in
Oh, bye guys.
2021, cool. Yeah, I know, right? Not a lot of people are playing it nowadays. Uh oh, that tire is yes.
A little too close, yeah.
The diva took it for
Hello,
me.
Mario.
Thank you for the hello, Mario. Oh. Oh goodness. I'm so used to horror swim game that like the idea of shooting things is just not it's not going with my brain at the moment.
I after playing a lot of like Valorant, I feel like Overwatch is a little easier.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think because Valorant is just like so naturally slow, I love switching from Valorant to something more fast paced like Overwatch or Apex. It's great.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I was trying to think of like because every Apex game I played, it doesn't go fast.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
But maybe it's because I just don't really mind Apex.
But it's just like faster movement, I think. That's like kind of my thing.
Oh,
Because
okay,
in
okay.
Valorant you have to move so slow or else your aim goes everywhere.
Yeah, or like they
Oh.
hear where you're coming
Sussy
from.
baka.
I got
Here,
you.
let me turn on Giri real quick. Oh wait, Gem's kind of in the way. I'll fix that in just a minute, like when I die and have a chance. And the high honey. All right, let me try to belt out a quick one while I'm muted. Hi, honey. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do it with the blush. You get two. You get two for the price of one. Hi, honey. Wow, we took over this point faster than I could get here.
Me popping. Oh
Oh my
I
god. How'd I eat
that
that?
was,
Oh my
oh, I
god.
got trapped.
Almost died. Uh-oh. That's no good.
Oh
Okay, I'm
no.
actually gonna
I should
die.
have saved
I'm
my
actually...
B for that. Oh no.
I
I
think you
messed
saved
up.
me with the beat. Not too sure, though.
I try to save with the beat.
Well, I should probably back it. Actually, no, just kill me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they're just gonna stall me anyway. You've been blessed. Alright, let me
Oni,
move Gem
you got a mega fan in my chat. King.
just a little bit out of the way. Do I not... Oh, yeah. Wait, why doesn't that work? I have a mega fan? What the heck? Ooh.
Yeah, he said you sound cute.
No. That's the thing. My chat always calls me cute. I don't believe it. I don't buy it.
Why not?
Because I'm cringe.
Cause you're what?
I'm cringe.
Oh, have you seen my TikTok?
Yeah, but like... Well, eh.
That's like the ultimate cringe. Bro,
Yeah, but
he has it
TikTok
again?
and... Oh wow, that's fast. But TikTok in general is cringe. That's kind of like the point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say Overwatch... Well, Overwatch is kind of dead, but more so just because people decided to stop playing it more so than it just dying out. That's more so what I meant, I guess. Alright. Gonna send my orb.
Holy,
Oh,
bro,
well,
this Hanzo. Holy.
I'm gonna just back out of that one. Yo, bronze damage pog, let's go. Also, let me know if the game's running well or lagging or anything. I'd like to know so I can hopefully change that so your viewing experience is a bit better. I can't promise I can do anything though. I have no idea how Overwatch settings work. Ah, this Genji. I keep getting here way too late to actually help anybody. Nope. You back up.
Ooh, no.
Oh no. No, you're in a bad position.
I'll save myself. I'm saves over with anyway.
Might as well. Ah, man. He was close.
I know.
Uh-oh. Well, that was a bad move by me. Oh, I got the blessed RNG of having encoding options from Twitch. Let's go. Oh, we won?
Yeah, that they stepped off point.
Eh? What?
Yeah.
I was
Wait,
gonna say,
what?
I'm like, oh my god, like, I thought we had more time than that, but no, we won. Oh my god.
Yeah, at first I thought we lost too, but I heard the victory.
That entire
What
game felt
about
like a fever
Twitch?
dream. Yeah.
True.
Like, that didn't feel like a real game. I was just, I don't know, doing something. But, you know how sometimes, like, your viewers can, like, change the quality of the stream? But,
Oh
like, only
yeah.
sometimes? Well, apparently I got the blessed RNG. So, you know what? The scuff was worth it. Twitch blessed me for once. Like, here you go. Your
Twitch do
viewers
me
can
dirty
now
all the
watch
time.
even if they have bad internet. I never get it. It's like a meme now on my, like, channel, because I, like, almost never have it, I feel like.
Oh no, I missed a phone call. Hold on. I'm gonna start up the game though. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
No, do your thing. Oh, chat, now it's me and you. How are you doing today? How's everyone's Friday going? I know some of you I talked to a little earlier when we were playing Subnautica, but I hope your days are still going wonderful. I hope in like the hour-ish that I've been gone, hour and a half, 2 hours-ish maybe, that nothing has gone horribly wrong and that you're still having a good day. It is Friday. It's Friday. It's surprising, right? Really snuck up on me as well. I was
She
really
didn't pick
surprised.
up.
Bruh. I hate
She.
that. I hate that when someone calls you and you're like, okay, oh, oops, here, and it's like, well, nope, not answering.
It's even worse too. It's my mom. So she's gonna yell at me. She can yell at me like, "Why didn't you pick up your phone?" When I try calling back.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like moms do that on purpose.
my mom just texts me.
I always tell her to because I prefer that.
Yeah,
Cause you know, streaming, I miss calls.
it's just easier in general. She does the thing where she like speaks into it and then just like makes the message. She just sends it immediately. Just like no hassle.
Who can? Oh no, I had my crosshair on this widow. Trying out, trying to see who can shoot first.
Oh, the classic Widow v Widow.
I almost got that Reaper.
I probably know more about Widow than any other character, even though I don't play her, because I've known so many people that main her and like are really cracked with her.
I knew someone who's cracked with widow. I wish I could someday.
I knew well, a buddy of mine was really into Widow and was a Widow main, and met like two other friends who in like Widow headshot lobbies, and all three of them would face against like top 500 in the Overwatch League players like in Widow lobbies, and it's like,
Bro,
oh my
what?
god, it's insane. So yeah,
Oh,
it would always be
poor
fun
girl.
because they'd
Oh
be like,
no.
"I want a 1v1," and I'm like, "Sure." I just get demolished immediately every time. Boop.
Oh, we got people top of us.
I'm still on my
Bro,
Thursday right now. Today was
me and
amazing.
this
Got
widow
fresh
can't
milk
hit shots.
yogurt. Farm. Ooh, nice. Pog
She's
you.
missing our entire team. I'm missing her. Like, oh my gosh, it's a train wreck. I'm
That's
missing
how
the
Widow
entire
fights
team
go,
too.
though. That's how Widows go. In my
I'm just
experience, that's how it
anxious
is.
because there's a widow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like,
That's why I
I
like
shouldn't be anxious.
playing
She's not good.
Roadhog. I love how many like DPS characters I could just completely ignore, except for Reaper.
I feel like I couldn't ignore Reaper as.
You can somewhat ignore Reaper, but like if he follows you, you have to turn around and hit him with like the one tap hook. Otherwise, you're dead.
Oh, were you? I should have clipped it, but you know, freaking. My bad. I hit a shot that I didn't think I would.
Nice, Poggy.
I I hooked a tracer like mid dash, and that. Oh my, last night that was like my proudest
Oh,
moment.
that's
That,
always the best. Bro,
yes.
this Doomfist. Oh my god. I literally hooked the Zenyatta before he was gonna use his ultimate, and I got knocked out of it. Bro, that would have been huge. Oh.
I can't shot.
But yeah, no, getting like the hooks as Roadhog is the most satisfying thing ever. That's why I love playing the character so much. And you get like the one tap on them, it's so good. The optimal strat is like to hook and like walk into them and just left kick like left click melee.
When you guys said like walk into it, I had no idea what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, like once the hook connects, just hold W and then just go into it essentially. Just hold W into them. Because usually people will try to back away and try to spam their ability to like get away from you. So if you like follow them, it like leaves less of a chance to create distance. Usually. Though granted, a lot of characters like Tracer and Reaper in particular can just break the hook sometimes with their ability, which is really annoying, but eh.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, like if you hook a Tracer and she's like in the middle of like a dash, it'll just kind of break. It's a little odd. Oh. Nice it. Ah, the Ashe. I wish I could play Ashe, honestly. Aw, man.
Where'd that McCree come from?
Oh my god, I don't know, but they did so much damage to me. Oh man, and
Wait,
they have a
they got a
Bastion.
Bastion now.
Of course they do.
Dead.
Ah, man. Typical. It's fine, I'll probably play Bastion at some point this time too, so I can't complain too much. Oh. Oh, good job. Wow.
Wait, what is that Reaper skin? I like that.
Ours?
Yeah.
Good question. I actually don't know. That doesn't look familiar. Maybe it's a new one for Halloween. I didn't know he had a new one for Halloween though.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I don't watch the show, but
like Chinese.
I was gonna say, I haven't watched the show, but he looks like the one like antagonist from Legend of Korra. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
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 I didn't
What's his
watch
name?
Legend of Korra though, but yeah. I gave it a shot, and for whatever reason, I just didn't like the idea that she knew like 3 of the elements like right off the bat. I don't know why. I felt like it was so disrespectful to Aang, who took so long to learn them.
Well,
I was
she's like, wasn't she older? Wasn't she like 19 or something?
Well,
And Aang was like
she could
12.
use all of them like a little bit, like when she was a baby. I think I remember one of the first scenes was like whatchamacallit. She was like a little like toddler, and she like started using like 3 of the elements at once. And they were like, "Oh, I think she's the
Oh yeah,
Avatar."
because she was like the prodigy or whatever.
I was
Oh
like, "What the heck?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Come on." So disrespectful to my boy. He didn't even figure out until he was like 11 or something.
Poor Aang. Aang is
I don't know.
always the best.
Maybe I should have gave it another shot, but I don't know. Something about that and her attitude I just didn't like. I'm like, dang, Aang was so nice. Nice kid.
I like the ending.
Korra
Actually, no,
or
I had like a
Avatar?
love-hate and like relationship with the ending, not gonna lie.
With
But it's
Korra
whatever.
or Aang's?
Korra.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I need to watch this. I at least want to see like the old versions of the original crew. It's kind of like the same with like how I feel like a lot of people watch Boruto even though they don't like Boruto. They're just like, "Ah, but I want to see Naruto and Sasuke."
Bruh, isn't Sasuke not even in Boruto? I wouldn't know. I haven't seen
Oh no,
either.
he's in it.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah,
I've
like
seen, like,
literally
clips.
the best fight in Boruto is Naruto and Sasuke versus some random dude. That's like the one that everyone raved about. They're like, "Oh, I knew watching Boruto was worth it because Boruto isn't like really a part of this fight." Like, oh, it's so good. It was really good though, I'm not gonna lie. Get a simi. Korra was like 6 in new 3 elements, that's what I'm saying! Oh, what did I get hit by? Whatever.
I tried to chase him
not
down.
getting away.
Oh, nice.
Aw, man.
I was about to say, I'm trying to chase him down and kill him. Dude, he's so fast!
Wow.
Do you see that?
Hamster
oh
be
gosh.
impressive. Oh. Yeah, I probably should get back with the team. The sim turrets are slowing me down. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Nice. I don't know why. Whenever I see a hamster, I just I go with the strategy of just ignore it and let someone else take care of it. Because the hamsters are so annoying to fight against. He's like my least favorite character. Well, Brig is my least favorite, but that's because she can just cancel your ultimate.
Oh yeah, well, so can like
So can like Hog sometimes and stuff like that. But like Brig does it like all the time, I feel like, because it's like such a short cooldown.
Isn't it like 4 seconds or something? That's stupid.
I haven't played her like since she came out, but I think in the beginning it was like 2 seconds cooldown or something like that. Or maybe it depended on if you hit it or not. I'm not too sure. I remember they nerfed it, so it's probably not nearly as good now as it was, but When she first came out, it was brutal. And plus, everyone used it in goats, so yeah. I just realized the game audio is super quiet compared to what's normally happening. Oh, I could turn up the game audio. Yeah, I probably have it low.
Protect the president?
I'm sorry, what?
Goats? Never mind.
Goats is a Overwatch team comp. Maybe it means something else at some... Oh, nice. Yeah, let me turn up the audio a little bit. For the game. Alright, let me know how that is. Once we get into more gameplay. But yeah, like goats is like it was like the meta a while ago before they made the what's it called? The 222 system. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed that whole. I guess I missed that.
It was essentially it's the reason that they made a 222 system pretty much, because it would be 3 tanks, 2 healers, and 1 DPS. And essentially it consisted of like a Rhine, Czar, and then some like fast tank, and then a Brig Moira, I think usually was, or Brig Mercy. And essentially Reinhardt would just charge and then like on someone, and then their entire team would just sweep. It was like the most OP thing ever.
Oh, okay. I only know Protect the President, which would be kind of that, but the only DPS was Bastion, and he was on the payload.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, I think I don't remember where we got the term from, but if it was like a moving payload, we'd call that like a pirate ship. I don't remember why though. I don't know if there's like an official term for it. That's just what I always called it, because you would put like a Reinhardt shield and it would look like a sail for a pirate ship. So I like the name. Or an Orisa shield.
And I've heard pirate ship too, though. Yeah, okay. I don't know how people get these terms.
I don't know either.
Like the Protect the President one, like it makes it makes sense, but I don't know how they got it.
Yeah.
Look at that Ryan. Look at that Ryan.
Dead. Nice. But yeah, let me know if the game audio is good. I want to make sure that you can hear Gemillia though too. So yeah, let me know if she's too quiet or what, so I can adjust that accordingly. But yeah, let me know.
Wait, they're going 3 tank? Yeah.
Yes,
Road,
yes they are.
Ryan. Wait, there's no healers. Oh wait, never mind.
They got a Mercy.
This wall right here, this does like double damage, right?
I don't know. It's an increase for sure. I don't know how much though.
Okay.
Probably double. I don't really know much about the new characters ever since whatchamacallit, like Moira. I haven't really followed many of them since. No, get off my point, please. No. Nice. Get back over here.
Oh no, she missed her bomb.
Who did?
Tracer.
Dang it. Hey, we got it though. Bog.
Stupid Genji.
Audio levels are 8 out of 10. How can I make them better? Is that not good enough? Weiss. Was that a Ruby character?
Huh?
Weiss, is that a Ruby character? I don't know.
I don't know, but a lot of people use that name.
That makes sense.
I just don't remember from what, where.
Gotcha. Actually, does your game lag like a decent amount when it plays a play of the game?
No. I haven't noticed anyways. It does sometimes, like on the character select screen, but other than that.
Ah, okay. I was wondering, because mine, I was stuttering there. I'm like, oh, that's weird. But, oh. Not a big
It's
deal.
always the champion select screens for me. I don't know why. It's like that in Valorant too.
I'll have to pay attention during the hero select. I usually don't, like, even really pay much attention there.
You're
Why
good.
Schnee is from Ruby. Okay, I was right. Let's go. Schnee.
I haven't seen that.
That's the
I
most,
always hear
like,
it's good.
that, like, honestly, Weiss Schnee is the most, like, my dad's a lawyer name I've ever heard in a show.
My dad's a
My daddy's a
lawyer.
lawyer with lots of money. Don't mess with me, kind of deal.
Wait, is that how she acts?
I don't know. That's just
Oh,
what the
you.
name sounds like. Like Schnee. I've never heard the name Schnee, but oh yeah, my game is lagging a little bit on the here select. Weird. Interesting. Maybe I can tweak some settings.
Bro, what is this team comp?
Let's take a look. Hopefully outdamage them as the team comp. Spray and pray, probably.
Spray and pray. I don't know
Spray
if
and pray.
Widow can spray and pray, but
She technically can. It's not what she should do, but that is something she could do. Her dad runs the biggest company on the continent and probably the world. Oh, so she really is like a little rich kid. Like, okay, I see. That's funny though. My father will hear about this.
they're attacking this Winston. This Winston's being nice and stuff.
Yeah, it sounds about right for our team comp.
Well, our soldiers like leaving them be, but this fire is no mercy.
Sounds about right for a far player. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, why can't I hit my hook? Oh god. Hi.
If I damage boost you and you did your hook and then your click, is that like an insta kill?
For any character like Reaper health and below, yeah, pretty much. But like, I mean, yeah, actually probably for some other characters, yeah, probably. I'd guess if they're like 300 or less. Definitely that soldier if I could hit it, of course.
Brother, this soldier can't hit me for shit. Oh, he hit me.
Oh, and the diva blocked it when I actually did manage to hook him. Ah, that was scuffed. But it seems like we're winning anyway.
Yeah, you know, the warm-up game.
Yeah, the warm-up games, of course. Yeah, we even win the warm-up
didn't we win the warm-up
games,
game?
yeah, we did. I think we won every game so far. We got that good RNG. Oh my goodness. How much damage did she do? I forgot, this isn't like Apex or Val where you can see a death like a damage.
Bro, their Widow's better.
Oh, then ours? Yeah. For sure, for sure.
That's usually how it goes. Especially if I play Widow.
I think Overwatch really fell as a game once people didn't yell at other people for picking Widow instantly.
I agree. Or like
Because
people
Widow,
it's
yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah, because Widow was like such like a meme, like joke character, like, oh, I'll go Widow, but now they're like, oh, I'll go Widow, and it's like, oh yeah, get some good picks. Yeah, of course, of course. She's a must, you know.
She's a must.
Sleepy, hello, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, like total must pick. Like you need her now. Meta. Everyone in Overwatch League has a Widow main. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here. How are you doing on this fine Friday? Reapertron, be gentle. Want me to be gentle? Yes, please. If you're thinking about hurting me, please be gentle. Good. Well, I probably did not need the soul, the baby diva, but
I mean, that's the game.
you have to make sure. You never know. Can't trust. Can't trust. Just vibing. Nice, nice. Very nice.
Wait, what's that Sombra skin?
Oh yeah, I should probably have the coat. Yeah, I think hopefully the probably should have tested it. Collab command. Hopefully that works. I tried setting it up like 20 minutes before we started.
Bro, our game was
Yeah, it does. Let's go. Wait, what'd you say?
I said our game was that bad where I had 2,000 healing is most.
Well, there's not much you can do. It went by pretty quick. I mean, half of their team wasn't there for the first point, pretty much.
True.
There's not much, you know, to be done there. Also, the follow music slept. Hey, thank you, thank you. Yes, it's from the current arc of One Piece. It's like the little intermission sound. Unfortunately, I don't have my own like sound effects or anything like that, but I'll work on that at some point, maybe. Thank you, though. I'll be gentle just for you. Let's go. Nice. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Doing very good. Getting them easy dubs. It's like a 3-win streak. Actually,
yeah, let's make it 4.
I don't remember how many games we've played thus far. Like I said, my entire view of time is very bad. We played Anubis. We played King's Row. We played Volskaya.
Well, it's already better than mine because I forgot about the Anubis game.
Yeah, that was our first one. That's the one where, like, I didn't, like, they C9'd, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was my Lucio game.
Does time even exist? Probably not. Not for me, anyway. Totally not. You carrying Gem? No, I'm not. Nah, Gem's carrying me. Totally. One arc is great. Do you read the manga? I do not, unfortunately. I'm anime only. I should read the manga though, but I've only been watching the anime. I haven't read manga in a long time. Nah, Gem's carrying me, obviously.
Nah. Oni's carrying me.
Nah. You don't understand. You're a pro. You're a pro Overwatch player.
Bruh, not even. I wish.
No. You're a pro. Trust me.
I'm not gonna be pro if I miss the shot again. Alright, made it. I
No,
got
all
it.
the pros miss their shots. Every shot's a warm-up shot until you hit it.
Every shot's a warm-up shot.
Exactly.
I think McCree's won.
Nice. Let's find the Wano arc. It's still amazing anime. I agree. The Wano arc's really good. I didn't like the style right when it changed, but I think they grew into a more comfortable place, and it looks really nice now. I'm really happy with how it is currently. It's really awesome. Alicia, how are you doing? Welcome. House of Nightbin has been great. How about yours? Welcome. It's good to see you here. Wow, I really just... That poor Lucio just swung on by, and I just meleeed him randomly, and he died. So sad. Rest in peace, Lucio boy. I hate when an enemy is close to you as Sigma and you have that like awkward range.
Oh, dude, I don't even know how to play Sigma. I want to so bad though.
I can play him relatively like okay, but like I always have to like kind of throw a couple of test balls to like kind of judge the distance and be like, oh okay, like around there. Okay, gotcha.
Am I tripping or do those balls like bounce for?
They do. Well, they have like a set range that they like blow up and damage at, but if it hits a wall before it like goes that far, it'll bounce off of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or you can just think of it being on like a timer, essentially. And if it bounces on a wall before the time's up, it bounces. Hello, Kichi. How you doing? Welcome. How's your night been as well?
One of the only long-range freaking tanks.
Yeah, pretty much. Other than
Roadhog.
Roadhog and his 100-foot long hook
Yeah.
that goes through walls occasionally. Did you play Overwatch when the hook was in like 1.0 version and it went through like 15 walls?
No, I
It was
didn't.
phenomenal. I loved it so much. Like, it was scuffed as all get out and so unfair, but it was funny. It was so funny. Because, like, characters would even, like, if you could time it right, I think back in the day, like, you can go through, like, a Symmetra teleport, and you would get hooked all the way from there and come back to the
Wait,
Roadhog.
what?
I think I remember that kind of stuff. Definitely Reapers. If you hooked them while they were teleporting, you could, like, hook them back to you.
Dude,
It was
didn't you
so
used to be able
scuffed.
to like throw diva bombs and shit into the teleporter? Or am I
Uh,
tripping?
yes, actually, I think so. I think you're right. I remember, back when, like, you could play any characters in quick play or whatever, like, you can have, like, multiple of the same character. I made a strat with some friends of mine that also played Overwatch where we would have one Symmetra, 5 divas, and we'd all get our ultimates and throw 5 bombs through the teleporter.
What?
It was so funny. It was hilarious because it worked every time. Like, the first one, they never expect it. Because we send them all at, like, slightly different angles. It was really cool. That's why I miss OG Overwatch so much, because I came up with so many, like, funny strategies. A lot. It was
Dude,
really good.
I wish OG Overwatch would come back because they changed a lot of like the characters, but I wish they didn't.
Yeah, like,
Like
Mercy, oh my god. The
yeah,
Mercy change was, like, the big one that, like, the downfall of Overwatch, really.
it really was. Cause
Once you couldn't
you know,
hide in a corner and res 5 people, that was the end of that character for me. Because that was such a fun thing to do. Just ruin
yeah,
their
and
day.
you would like get like pogged for it.
Yeah, exactly. You would just
Oh
be
no.
hiding in a corner for the first half of the pod. Potga.
That and Symmetra. I don't like the Symmetra change.
What do you mean you weren't carrying your heal lines like crazy last night?
Someone's
But I'm not
behind us.
carrying.
What the?
Yeah, I felt that. I don't know where, though.
Yeah,
Weird.
somewhere behind us.
My character is also, like, kind of glitching. He's, like, doing the animation for, like, my shift. He looks like he's just, like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
Dude, the
That's
way
so
he
funny.
stands, he's like
What?
asserting dominance.
I mean, the Sigma truly is Sigma male. What can I say? That's like the new thing, right? You're a Sigma male.
He's Sigma male.
Apparently that's like the new
Like,
thing. Instead of like beta and alpha male, there's like Sigma male now. And like Delta male, from what I've heard. I didn't know anything about it. I just heard about it recently. Oh, he's no longer doing it. Oh man,
I
I
just
ruined
know
it.
the like Omega verse and like that.
Good,
It's
relaxing.
interesting.
Nice, nice, dude.
Very
Nice, dude.
interesting stuff. Um,
Yeah, I don't understand. I think it's like now like the male equivalent to like zodiac signs, essentially.
male equivalent.
Well, that's what I've been like hearing essentially. Like it's like a male specific version of that, rather not male equivalent, like male specific. Because you know how people are like, "Oh my goodness, like I committed arson. What a Pisces, right?" You know, like kind of scenario.
Oh yeah.
It's like that essentially. Where it's like, "Oh man, I can't believe he just told that person on Twitter to shut up and said a mean thing to them. Must be a Delta male, am I right? Or am I right?"
Wait, what? People do that?
Well, I don't know. I think so. That's what I've heard. I thought it was a meme, you know, which I think it probably started out as. I don't know if people do it unironically. I have no clue. But yeah.
Well, I like
Ordering
to
food's
read,
pog
and I know there's a
you.
lot of like the quote-unquote
Yeah.
Omegaverse like stories stuff, which is a whole different level of unique. I
Yeah.
don't really know how to explain it.
Oh, I don't know either.
It's pretty much like. Alright. So you know hyenas, right? Like female hyenas. You know how like they have weenies.
They have what?
They have weenies. Did you know that?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah. Like it's pretty much the fiction version of the literal wild, because like the males are completely useless and the Omegaverse is just like in the hyena clan. Like they'll eat the males if like they don't have enough food. And
Dang.
I don't know, it's just like males are like outcasted, and that's what the Omegaverse reminds me of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was really, I was really wondering how you're gonna connect that with,
Well,
because
well,
we were
like,
talking about like zodiacs and stuff, and you're like, oh, did you know female hyenas have weenies actually? And it's like, no, I didn't.
also
I
it's the
didn't.
Omegaverse.
I was like, yeah, please tell me. I would love to know. I didn't expect to get a little excerpt from National Geographic today.
Dude, I
That's
when I
pretty.
found out about that, I didn't know what to think.
I wouldn't know what to think either. I mean, isn't that like also a thing like Finding Nemo or something where like in the instance like you know how like the mom dies with a bunch of the kids or whatever in Finding Nemo,
Yeah.
the beginning.
Oh yeah, like that theory where like she actually like ate them or whatever.
Oh no, I was saying that like
Oh.
in the instance that like a mom dies and like the dad's left to take care of their young, apparently like the dad becomes like a female fish to like take care of them.
Bro, this
There's something
dude.
like that. I don't know. Marine biology is very interesting. I don't quite get how it works, but yeah, that's what I heard one time. Someone just asked in my chat, "What's a sigma male?" I have no
What's a
idea.
Sigma male?
I have no idea. I could look up like all the like male like whatever. Maybe I could look it up and find like a chart of some sort. I have no earthly idea. I've just heard people say like those terms like sigma, you know, delta. Welcome back, Alicia. What kind of food did you get, if you don't mind sharing?
I've only heard Sigma because you know the Sigma joke.
Yeah, the sigma, and then sigma.
Bro, this Doomfist
Oh
like
boy.
actually pissing me off.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of just getting schmacked. I'm not exactly too sure what's going on here. I've been holding on to my ult forever.
This
I,
fucking Doom. It's
tell
the
me,
Doomfist.
tell me if the fake flirting ever bugs you. I'll stop. Oh no, don't worry about it. Like I joke about it, I meme about it. You know, I do get very easily embarrassed though. That is true. But like, I don't ever mind people doing that stuff. I kind of make a. I kind of like, you know, I'm like, oh no, you know, like, because I'm like, oh, that's fun, you know. I like playing around with you guys like that. So yeah, don't ever worry about it. I'll let you know if it makes me really uncomfortable though. Don't worry about that. But no, you guys are fine, totally. I call you sussy bakas,
I'm gonna
but
be honest, that
you're a little
Doomfist
sussy.
carried the game. um,
Doomfists do be like that though. Even though they nerfed him, Doomfist is still like such a carry DPS really if you have a good one.
dude, he just smacked us at like our base.
Oh, oh no. Oh, I got ulted. Yo, bug. Can I hit
Dude, I
any
can't.
shots?
Got him. Got him. There we go.
Hey, nice.
If he didn't boot me away, that would have been all of them.
The Sigma needs to stop putting his shield in my face. God dig it. The thing is, it's so hard to stay on the point and hit people on the point as Sigma. It's like impossible. So I can never get the distance quite right. Sucks. I heard
I think,
Dog
I
VA say
think
it a
I'm
lot. I
gonna
like.
go Sigma next game.
Hey, go for it. Yeah, you can take it all you want. Yo, Gems Reaper Pug, yeah, let's go. A Sigma is like 1-up over Alpha, really? I need to look this up, actually. I'm gonna alt-tab and look it up, actually. Right now. This takes precedence over everything else. Alpha, Sigma, male, chart. I'll look up a chart. I'll see if someone's made a chart about it on Google Images.
Sure they have. I've seen the TikTok whatever it's called.
Okay.
TikTok videos of people explaining it.
Different male. Oh my goodness, there's Gamma and Omega. Yo, I want to be an Omega male. That's such a flex. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look. So Alpha is dominating and charismatic, a born leader, understands priorities and always utilizes his time. Beta, modest and easygoing, ideal husband type. Works a lot, but overshadowed by peers. That sounds awful. Gamma. Introverted and super... Ah, dang it, I'm a Gamma male. God dang it. The yes man at the office has big plans but lacks determination and focus. Omega, skillful and self-sufficient, the odd one in the wolf pack, laid back, not chasing success or money. Delta, modest and hardworking, wants attention but can't get it, works hard but unable to draw attention. And Sigma, super smart and extremely attractive, the manipulative mastermind. He is ambitious and his own boss. Yo, that's what a pog. Well, I guess now everyone can rate themselves on the alpha to sigma chart if they desire.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a treat. I'm so glad I looked that up. That really enriched my life. Oh man.
It would enrich your life even more when you find out that Omega males can get pregnant.
Man, that sounds like a hassle. I don't think I want to be an Omega male anymore. I'm good with being a Gamma.
I'm good with being a Gamma. I'm glad I'm nowhere on that chart.
Oh yeah, true. I hope they come out with another one for females in particular. I don't know what they would use instead.
Bro, she keeps. Hold on. She finally called back.
Okay, yeah, take that. Go ahead. All right, let me read the chat. That was funny though. Some nuggets for McDonald's not cooking tonight. Hey, yo, Pog McDonald's. We always take McDonald's. That's easy win right there. Very nice, very nice. Hope you got some good sauces. Actually, you know, honestly, if you don't even have McNuggets with sauce, it's still pretty good. Not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I didn't really like McDonald's sauce, so I used to just have them on their own. But yeah, if you get some nice sauce, then very good, very good. Okay, I'm gonna keep calling you a cutie. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't have said it was okay. Nah, I'm kidding. Yo, I'm a Sigma male pog. Hey, good for you, champ. Read this? Read what? Read what? What you want me to read? I'm gonna take a sip of tea real quick while we...
She finally picked up. Alright, you ready?
Love me some nuggets? Nice. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Just drinking some tea. Yeah, we love some chicken nuggets. Honestly, chicken nuggets are like the staple, like, you know, just solid good food.
Dark called you a
You just
beta.
read it? What the heck, why? That's so rude.
You said you're a beta, Oni, don't worry about it.
Bro, say it to my face or else you the beta.
Oh, I said I was gonna play Doom,
rude.
didn't I?
Oh wait, did you? I thought you were saying... Oh, Tuxedo's the best one. I want you to read this, and it was well, I read it. Very nice. I don't know what the meaning is, but I did it. I hope you're proud.
This is actually a Lucio map.
Oh, true. This do be the Lucio map.
Lucio.
You know what? Even though I never play Doomfist, I'll play Doomfist in your stead. I have the formal skin as well.
Do it. That's the skin. Do you got the dance too?
No. I have Intimidate though. It's kind of close to a dance.
It's kind of close to a dance.
It's a really awkward dance. It's like the guy who doesn't really exactly know where the dance floor is and just kind of shuffles awkwardly in a dancing mode. That's like me. That's like if I ever got dragged to like a dance place.
Holy. Junk just got destroyed.
Oh goodness, why did the game be lagging like this? I might have to turn down some side. Oh no! Oh my god! Thank God I remembered what button did what as Doomfist.
I just saved your ass. You didn't see that button.
Nice, Polgy.
It's gonna be a mess of a game.
King wanted me to tell you that King called Dark a beta. That message was very confusing.
That's what King says.
Yeah, we're just like messengers now.
thought someone was right there.
Dang it, if only my aim was slightly better. Why this is bugging out so much.
Lose the battle, win the war.
Yeah, do that. Can I do? Okay. Oh.
Get him, he's blind!
Alright. That's gonna have to do, chat. We can't do better than that right now. I don't know why it's lagging. I might have to do some other things later. Yeah, I just realized my FPS is running at like 60 frames per second. What the heck is up with that?
Dude! I just did that. Hammond's so dirty.
Oh my god. How did you boop a Hammond off?
Bro, it was so funny looking too, cause he was like in his he was in his ball.
No! Gosh, dang
it just like looked like he rolled in the sky.
Oh man, oh man.
Wait, I just booped the Hammond off again. I didn't even mean to.
Bullying.
It was an accident, truly.
I'm gonna call PETA on you. They're gonna want to take notes.
Isn't he considered a human though?
Is he? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know hamster lore. I call him hamster. I don't know his name, let alone if what he's considered.
Yeah, his name's Hammond. I never call him Wrecking Ball. If you call him Wrecking Ball, you're crazy.
Aw, rude.
I dare that Lucio to come back. I'm gonna boof him. Oh, never mind.
We need to change some settings real quick. I don't know why it's lagging. Why is it lagging? Oh, maybe we shouldn't have... It's limited at 144. That should work.
Anna Amari, I hate to see your talents wasted.
Let's try this. We're gonna test one life and see how good this is, and then we'll swap. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, guys. I just want to see if this is even better. It doesn't seem like it. We're gonna change it back. I apologize. For one life, we're gonna be like this. All right. Perfect. I apologize.
I heard Doom fall off.
Don't worry about it.
That's you. How did you fall off?
I might have been I might have held my charge and waited for someone to peek around a corner, and they just didn't happen to peek around the corner. And don't worry about it, all right?
Okay. I was just wondering because the Lucio was on me, and I was like, I didn't see him boop.
Yeah, I also don't know why my frames are very low.
What do you run the game at?
Like in terms of graphics wise?
Yeah.
Like medium. Medium with some settings on high.
Gotcha.
Might need to set them to like low, but for some of those you need to restart, and that would just be a pain to do.
I don't get how anyone could run a game on low. It physically pains me.
Well, I mean, usually my game runs well. When we were playing, it was like going like 160 frames per second, and when I was whatchamacallit, when I was testing the recording for it earlier today, it was running at like 120 plus, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, we're good. But now that the stream has been activated, it's just gone to hell. Sorry for the war, I must win.
Maybe it's the Lucios and Doomfist that we're getting. Absolutely destroying the game.
Yep, just ruining it for everyone. You know what? I don't even know who they have on their team, actually. I don't remember. Pharah, why not, you know? I never play this character.
Where'd he go? I'm trying to poop him.
Yeah, I think I probably will just set like the unimportant settings like lower maybe. And if I have to restart, I might have to restart. Because usually the only important ones are like textures really.
Wait a second. I don't have a Lucio gold gun.
You don't or you do?
Don't! I thought I did.
How do you forget you just don't have a gold gun?
Well, you were talking about graphics settings, and I was thinking of how like nice the golden guns look on like ultra.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked down at my own gun, and I realized there wasn't gold.
You know what? Actually, I wonder if. Oh, maybe. Oh, I wonder if Overwatch is one of those games where the higher you actually have it, the better it plays. It'd be very interesting if that were the case. I'd be very confused if that was the case, but maybe. I'm gonna go sneak into enemy lines real quick. Alright, best of luck, soldier. I wish you the best. Hey, nice to...
I think I gotta get the gold gun.
Just gotta get the gold gun now.
I think I got to. I think I'm too good of a Lucio. I'm joking. I'm bad. You want me to stop the queue so you can fix it?
I'll try... Yeah, I'll set it down and then I'll restart my game real quick.
Okay.
I'll set them like low. Yeah, that should be fine. And then... Okay, texture quality stays on high. That's the really only important setting. Right.
Wait, I have almost every Lucio skin.
Yo, I have like pretty much every Genji skin. I missed the one for this event though. But I have every other Genji item, I think.
I used to have every diva, and then Black Cat came out.
Ah, the classic, the Neko.
Yeah, and I don't want it. I refuse to get it.
Really?
Yeah, my bad.
You're all good.
Palanquin. Palanquin is my favorite.
Oh.
Palanquin and Cruiser.
I was gonna say you don't have to get that upset about it. I understand. You don't like this good. you're like frothing at the mouth, like I hate it. No, my tea. Okay, it didn't spill. Pog. That could have been bad. Let's see. I'm gonna go in the practice range real quick. Will this fix anything? It doesn't look like it. What's the deal? What's the deal with Overwatch? Okay. Okay, this is... Yeah, okay, this is much better. Okay. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Anyway. I'm ready to come back.
Okay. Fingers
now,
crossed.
Yeah, now it's like 90
Wait,
to
they
like
already changed his
120.
name? I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Oh, are you talking about
I
McCree?
didn't interrupt you. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that just the other day, or like when we played. I was like, oh man. I mean, granted, I get why they did it, but still. I'm still probably gonna call him McCree, honestly. It's too like in my brain.
Same. That was a
Yeah.
good name.
I feel like they could have kept the last name at least. They could have said just like something else McCree. Because
Yeah.
it was the whole name that was the same as the one guy that, you know. But oh well.
Sad days.
Cole
That's why you
Cast.
don't name. That's why you don't name characters after people.
True. True. You never do that. It's a bad idea. Hey Madison, how you doing? Welcome. How's your Friday been? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, I do wonder what the deal is with that. With my Overwatch. Because it should be fine. Weird. But then again, Overwatch do be weird. Thank you for head pats. Thank you. I love them. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Oh, Havana.
I haven't played this map that much.
Yeah. I remember when it came out with that one event, the Heroes of the Storm, or no, I think that's no, I don't think that's right. I don't remember. It was something Storm or whatever. And I remember the event was like kind of boring.
Oh yeah, the one that came with Ash.
Yeah, I think so. Or around the same time, I believe.
Attack commences in 30 seconds. Science, it is not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done. Hello?
The only thing I associate the name Havana with is like
That song.
Pirates of the Caribbean and Assassin's Creed 4. Because
Oh.
they both the game and the movies, they went to Havana. I'm like, oh, it's Havana.
They
I'm
did?
like, oh, I think so. I'm pretty sure. I know it's an island in Assassin's Creed. It was my favorite island. But I think they also did in Pirates of the Caribbean, as well as Tortuga, which means turtle, I believe. That's why I remember it. I'm like, ah, Tortuga. Nice. How did the mission go, King? Were you successful in infiltrating their lines?
I don't like the new ones actually. I have Odyssey, but I couldn't get into it.
Wait, which one?
Odyssey?
Oh, Assassin's
One of the
Creed.
new
Oh
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Think so.
I thought Syndicate was okay. I thought it was like alright, but then when Origins came out, I kind of like what they were going for, but the whole entire like leveling system was like really bad. Because I don't know if you played that one or how far you played, but I was near like the last couple of missions for the game, and it's like, oh, you're way under leveled for this. You need to level up like 10 more times before you can even like try to do these missions. So I had to like grind for like 10 hours, like literally 10 hours to like complete it. And it wasn't worth it. I shouldn't have done it, but oh well. I heard Odyssey was like pretty good, but I didn't bother getting it really.
I'm stuck because I don't know where the hell to go on Odyssey. But before Odyssey, I played them all and stopped at Black Flag.
Black Flag was the best one in my opinion. Well, that one and 2.
Yes.
That one and 2 were the best.
Which one was 2 again?
One with Ezio.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, Ezio
like
is
Black
by
Flag.
far the best assassin main character in my opinion, but yeah, I like all of his games the most. I like his collection a lot. I remember they remastered it, and it was really like not good.
What do you mean they remastered it? Like they just
They remade like the whole trilogy, but like it looked bad.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It was like around the same time that they put out the Assassin's Creed movie, I think. Or something like that. I remember there was a thing where like if you got the Ezio collection, I believe it was called, some of them like had like you can get like a ticket to like the Assassin's Creed movie or something like that with it. But like I looked at some videos of like the remasters, or I don't even know if they're called remasters or what, but it didn't look very good at all. The models were weird. The original looked better in my opinion.
I'll look at it. I didn't know they remade it. I probably would never play like a remake of Assassin's Creed though, cause like I mean I didn't find the first 3 games like bad, like in terms of like graphic.
That's the thing. Like I honestly, the only thing that I expect from like a remaster or remake, just make it like look better. But like they didn't do that, so I'm like, okay, never mind. Maybe the controls are less clunky and stuff, but like I don't know. Like I like the Dark Souls remaster, but they literally changed nothing except for just like making it like upscaled resolution, higher textures, and I'm like, okay, cool. That's all I wanted.
They're doing that for Life is Strange, but I feel like Life is Strange is already like, what's it called? Oh my, Sigma's hard. It's already like it looks good already.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I never played Life is Strange. I've seen a playthrough of it. I wasn't like really that interested in it, but I do think it looks good. I think the only thing that I would say that they might want to change is like put more expression in the faces, because they sometimes look dead. in like
Oh,
serious moments. It
yeah.
kind of like breaks the immersion sometimes, but other than that, like I agree. Like the style looks fine. Like unless you're just changing like things like that, then it wouldn't make sense for them to do that. Yeah.
My will made
But sometimes they would be like, "Oh my god, like I can't believe it, you monster," and they look like kind of like slightly like bothered, but not really like angry, you know?
why we stopped.
Yeah. I think the style is good though, for sure, for sure.
Oh, I love the style. It's definitely unique. I like all the Life is Strange games. Actually, I take that back. I like most of them.
I gotcha.
The newest one was probably my favorite though.
Hmm.
But I'm also like a huge like music freak, so.
This will heal you. I require assistance.
Trying Dark Souls remake right now on Switch. It's so trash on Switch. Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's on the Switch. Yeah. I imagine the Dark Souls remake. Of course, it would be trash on the Switch. It's the Switch after all.
Wait, they're adding Dark Souls on the Switch?
The Dark Souls Remastered came out on Switch as well, but like, it's a very bad idea to get it on Switch. It is not meant to be on there.
Yeah,
Blight,
I was about to say,
one of the areas,
no.
Blight Town, is known for making like well-built PCs crash, like back in the day. So yeah, Switch definitely wouldn't be able to handle that.
That changes my thinking.
But yeah, no, that's kind of funny though. I know it's possible. Like I've seen people like play it on the Switch, but like it's not good. Like like the original Dark Souls looks better than Dark Souls Remastered on the Switch,
Regenerating
and it runs better too.
Dude, I have a Switch. I don't even use it. I played it for Animal Crossing, and
That's fair.
it. Oh, and Sword and Shield. That was like the main reason. And I haven't
Yeah.
even played like all the new.
Oh my god! Oh, he stopped my ultimate. What? Oh man. Yeah. I don't use it for much either. I play Sword on it, and I'm gonna get the new
that changes my
Pokemon game that's coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get platinum.
Diamond.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I wish they came out with a platinum version for it, but
It's coming out later.
wait, really?
I know. Yeah, they announced it not too long ago. They're
Really?
gonna do. They're gonna do them all. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez,
But yeah, I'm
bro.
gonna get
Alright.
Diamond too.
Alright, Pokemon Company, take my money. Go ahead. I'll give you my social security after the stream. Don't worry about it. Steal my identity. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I thought everyone knew about the platinum one. That's the one that I was like super hyped for.
I was thinking they were just gonna add like the platinum stuff to Diamond and Pearl like later on maybe, or like just have it in there. But like I didn't know they were gonna make a platinum version for it. Now I need to get it. That's coming
Yeah,
later.
Pretty sure they're making a platinum version for it.
Did they say when?
That's what I read. No, sometime not like after Diamond.
Dang, bro.
I don't. So yeah, I don't know when, but.
Yo, Diamond was literally my favorite game like ever as a kid. I played that game like crazy.
Dude, that fucking Torbjorn.
Yeah, the Torbjorn just drops the load. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, what? I was in my Wraith form, bro. Cringe. Oh well. Man. Yeah, I had no idea. Well, alright, take my money. Go for it. I mean, at the very least, I'll play those games. Unlike most of the other games I've gotten on Switch.
Oh wait, hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on
Okay,
a
yeah,
second.
go ahead.
Hold
Right. It's us again, chat. But yeah, that's funny. That's funny playing Dark Souls. What frame rate do you get on Dark Souls on Switch? It's gotta be like 20 frames per second at best. Like, that's gotta be like the high point. Oh my god, Blighttown? I can't imagine you get more than like 5. That would be impossible. Us again. Let's go. Me and chat. Yeah, that's... sorry, something stuck in my throat. That is unfortunate. I'm trying to... I can actually pull out... I have like, well, other than the games that I have like installed on the Switch, I only have like a handful of actual Switch games that I have at my disposal. I have Pokemon Sword, Breath of the Wild, which I don't even play Breath of the Wild really. I played it like for like a couple hours, but I kind of lost interest in it. It was mainly just because it was so overhyped. I just didn't really feel like it, so I only played it like a little bit. I have Smash Ultimate, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove, Octopath, Let's Go Pikachu, and Mario Kart. And then I think I have on it, I have like Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I think I played like a quarter through. Not that much. What else do I have on there? Pokemon Unite, that was pretty fun. I'm trying to think of what else I had on there. Oh, I had Astral Chain on there. That was fun for a while, but it kind of got a little weird. There were certain sections where I just didn't understand what I was doing. Like, I tried adding new mechanics in, and I just didn't get it, and it was kind of a little frustrating, I must say. I also know their strongest warrior. You've received the info, I see. Yes, yes, yes. Ah. You have done us well. Actually, let's take a look at some highlights. Why not? Are there any good ones? Maybe a Roadhog one? Alright, let's take a look. We got time. Or at least we got a couple seconds, I think. Probably. Maybe. Maybe? Eh? I don't know. I like this Roadhog skin, not gonna lie. I might change it off though, because I've been using it for a while now. I might change it back to the Frankenstein one I have. The new one looks pretty dope though, not gonna lie. That was an okay play. You know what? Actually, I can go through my heroes. Any yes, praise me. Any heroes you want to see in particular? I could show off some of my favorite ones. I have Genji with the Bushi. Oh, but granted, oh well, obviously I got to do Genji with Oni. Obviously, duh. That's only fitting. I mean, look, we're like identical. That's the face he's making. But I love the design of this. It's so good. Sheesh. But I have like all the Genji skins except for the newest one, which I missed the opportunity to get, and I can't buy it. Even though I have 18,000 credits, by the way. Bruh. Sucks. But we still got Sentai, we got Bushi, Blackwatch, Baihu, Karasu Tengu. Karasu Tengu is actually really cool, not gonna lie. I kind of dig it. Kendoka. Oni, of course. I actually played Heroes of the Storm to get this skin. I played Blizzard's other game to get the skin. A bunch of other people, they got in loot boxes afterwards. I actually played the game along with the Officer Diva skin, which I think I still use, if I'm not mistaken. No, I used the Kitsune one. Oh my god, this one's so cute. I love the... I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't want to try and offend somebody, but I played to get Officer as well. They look awesome. Yeah, yeah. A lot of these look awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do like some of the skins for the event. I've been kind of bored with a lot of skins recently, but I think the Bastion looks pretty good. I like the Lantern Head and the Skullbird. Everyone's been shrimping so hard over Brig Vampire Hunter skin. I don't get it. It's so interesting. I had no idea about it until I like started browsing through Instagram one day, and like it was like 50 posts of people like just being like, "Oh my god, please step on me," you know? It's like, "Oh my goodness, guys." Sheesh. But Reaper things, here's my favorite skin, the pumpkin. I actually have his gold guns actually, chat. Oh, you know what? We can get a golden gun at the end of the stream. Oh, guys, okay, guys, I have an idea. At the end of the stream, we can decide on a couple characters, and I can throw a poll, and we can decide whose golden gun I get tonight. Maybe we could do that. That'd be so cool. That'd be really fun. I don't get it either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I have Rat King. Rat King's pretty dope. Pumpkin's my favorite. Pumpkin's probably my favorite Overwatch skin, like in general, besides like Oni and Sentai Genji. I think Pumpkin's probably my favorite. Like, it's very close. And also Witch Mercy. Witch Mercy? Hold on. Okay. I was talking trash about people shrimping over Brig, but I shrimp over Witch Mercy, like, all the way. All the way. I'm just saying. I'm putting that right out there. I'm being honest with you guys. This, I shrimp, alright? And honestly, if any of you guys watch, like, me play Genshin, it probably makes a lot of sense now why I shrimp over Lisa. It probably makes sense, don't it? But yeah, Pumpkin Skin, we have Dracula. I love the guns of Dracula, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this head plate thing. I don't know why, it just doesn't look that cool to me. And also, don't the guns have, like, something written on them or something like that? Oh, no, I think that's Masquerade, isn't it? Yeah, they have, like, writing on the bottom right there. I don't know, you can barely see it. I don't think... I don't know if I don't remember if it's different than what's right here. I think it's something else, but I can't read it. But yeah, it's something like that. This skin's really cool too. I don't have it though, unfortunately. Racking is slowly becoming my favorite for king reasons. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Totally. Dark says people miss Twilight. People miss Twilight. Which one? What's Twilight? Is that a skin name? I don't remember. The name doesn't ring a bell right now. But it's been a while since I played Overwatch, by the way. I only started playing Overwatch, like, again, like, last week, pretty much. Definitely need a rail for weapon-mounted lights. Ah, weapon-mounted lights. That sounds interesting. And do you have, like, a display thing for, like, weapons or something? Are you talking about the guns? Maybe the guns, like, to read them? Probably? Yeah. People missed that. For Vampire Brig? Like, Miss Twilight. Where's Brig? Oh, there she is. I very rarely look at Brig, like, at all. So I completely forgot where she is. Does she have a skin named Twilight? I didn't think so. I don't like really any Brig skins, not gonna lie with you. The only one I wear is the Swedish skin because, well, I have family from, like, you know, some family on my pop side is Swedish. So I'm like, ooh, Swedish. I don't play, but they're all cool skins. Yeah! Yeah, lots of cool skins. She's chonky. Well, she's wearing that thick armor, I gotta say. But yeah. Honestly, I would like Brig. I like how, like, she looks and stuff.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. Hi.
You're good. Me and Chad have just been talking about Overwatch skins for a while. Have you seen people shrimping over the Brig Vampire Hunter skin?
Yes, because that's me.
Oh my god. Can't believe you.
What do you mean? Dude, I'm a freak for white hair.
Oh, okay, I'm the same for red
Yours
hair.
is
I
white
get you.
hair, bro. So good.
Yeah. Oh, Twilight the Vampire movie. Wait, they were saying that people miss it or whatever?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, I'm chilling.
What's your favorite Overwatch skin?
My
We were
favorite
talking about
Overwatch
this.
skin?
Yeah, we were talking about this a minute ago.
Um,
Oh, I get you. Oh, it's because that's
I'm
why they
gonna
shrimp
go
her. Okay,
with-
I get you, King.
I think. Oh, it's the Soldier skin, the Splasher 76.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one too.
Yeah.
My favorite's Pumpkin Reaper though.
Pumpkin Reaper.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show it off. I have the gold guns too.
Yes, it looks
Oh,
so
and
good, the gold guns.
I was thinking, I realized I have enough competitive points to get a gold gun, so we can like do some like, I don't know, we can like think of a couple characters and then we can have like chat, like do a poll and see what gold gun I get tonight.
That sounds good.
I figure we could do that at the end of
Are
the
you gonna
stream.
do
It
like
would be
DPS
funny.
or tank or?
I have no idea. I mean, maybe we could pick one of each. Maybe.
Sounds good.
Like, I don't know. One of each that I relatively play, or maybe for memes. I don't know.
How do you put up polls on Twitch? I see people do it, but I don't know how to do it.
Have you do you know the stream manager of Twitch?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's like one of your first options and settings, right?
Yeah, like if you click your like top right like icon thing, and then the first thing under that is whatchamacallit, stream manager. You can go to the right and hit like the plus thing, and you can have like a little hotkey that sets up a poll really quick, and then you can just do
Oh.
that. There's my spray. Okay. Yeah, I only found out how to do it like a little bit ago, and I just did it for fun. I think it was I think we were deciding on what game we wanted to watch, like for the raid, and I was just like, oh okay, yeah, that's fun.
What game? Oh, I got you.
Yeah, because you know, I'll usually go like, you know, look at a couple people who I'm like, okay, I know, you know, wouldn't mind sending my chat over there. So I'm like, ah, which game sounds more interesting, and then they just vote. I've done that a couple times. Sometimes I don't, though. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's just throw it there.
I've been trying to do people who are playing like spooky games this month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's like a game that's like similar to the one I was doing, I like doing that. Sometimes not. It depends. Now that like I don't really have like a scheduled time where I like stop stream, it just like it's very random whoever I raid. I'm just like, ah, this person's on, cool, neat.
I got you. I usually go with like small people,
Yeah, usually.
and sometimes if they're playing the same game, depending on the game, you know.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So I'd be like, oh.
Man. Wait, what? Rat King, I'm a rat. I was like, oh my god, what
Bro,
happened to
he's
chat
wall
since I last
climbing.
looked? The wall climb, no. Ah, that's no good. This Genji, yeah. And this Hanzo's hitting shots, what the heck? Hanzos don't hit shots. What? I've never seen a Hanzo hit a shot besides Scatter Arrow.
I don't know. Have you played with Sep?
I don't. I think the one
He's the
time.
Hanzo god.
I miss Scatter Arrow, honestly. That was like the most
I do
fun.
too.
And honestly, the Dragons animated short is now or it's like basically retcon now. It's like non-canon because he uses Scatter Arrow in the cutscene. So.
Oh
Boom.
yeah, dude, I completely forgot about that change.
Well, yeah,
It was, like,
yeah. The
good
one
and
time, yeah,
bad.
like after the change, I don't remember why I watched it again, just because I like it the most out of all the Overwatch animated shorts. I'm like, the Scatter Arrow, that's not in there anymore. Oh man,
They went like they went hard with that scene, like the two dragons, like
it
when
was
they
so good.
really good. I
It was the
liked it.
best.
I don't think
It's
that's
my
my favorite
favorite.
short though.
I don't know. There's something about like the old like kind of prophecy style thing, and then transitioning to the like the dragons and stuff. I don't know. Something about that I dig. But there's a lot. I mean, a lot of them are good. Reinhardt's like very close second for me. I forget what it was, like Honor and Glory.
Oh yeah, Honor and Glory.
That one's really good.
Dang, I wish they did more lore video.
I wish they did. Honestly, if Overwatch 2, because you know how it's like mainly story, if that came out like 2 years ago or something like that, I would have bought that so quick. But now, like, I'm not sure if I really care anymore.
The what? I'm sorry.
You know how like Overwatch 2 is mainly like a story game now? Like, you know,
Oh,
it's mainly like that, like
yeah.
lore and stuff. If that came out like 2 years ago, I would have bought that so quick, but now I'm not sure if I really care that much.
Yeah, they've been hyping it up and just like delaying it.
Well, they
Or-
delayed it most recently because of, you know, the bad Blizzard Activision stuff that was going on a while ago.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's why they were mainly delaying it. But now I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of it at all. Because I haven't played Overwatch in, like, I don't know, like, 6 months, roughly? Give or take. Yeah. But I mean,
I don't know. I'm
was
kind
good.
of hyped for it. I like story games. I would buy it if they have like a lot of Overwatch lore. Or
Yeah.
lore, not war.
War.
Stupid.
I hope that Overwatch has a war arc really quick.
Bro, where's the Sombra?
Been here all along. Oh my goodness. Been here all along. I love that.
Bro, I got hacked and I just got like shot at. I had no idea where she was. I was irritated because I was focusing the Mercy Farah.
She's dead now. Oh, Lady Gaga. It's the best Sombra main.
Oh, she got rezzed.
Of course she did. Oh, McCree. Ah, man, it sucks when you accidentally hook a McCree and they immediately flashbang you really quick.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward.
I got caught up in that flash too. That was for you?
Yeah, I hooked him like right into me, but he was getting like healed by the Mercy, so it like wasn't a one shot. Because usually with Roadhog, like just to make sure you one shot like the DPS, you like shoot then melee like right after, and it usually will one shot them. But he's getting healed, so when I meleeed, it didn't actually kill. Oh no, he hooked first? What? Oh my god. That was so BM. Two of them solo ulted me.
Thanks for taking the thanks for taking that.
Yeah, the Roadhog ulted me and pushed me into the Junkrat ult. That was so BM.
Are you what?
Are they running Pharmacy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I did not
Yeah,
realize
I've
it was...
been trying my best.
I didn't
but
realize it was
she's flying
2017
away.
Overwatch again. My goodness. They just
I
added
did
3v3
pharmacy
again.
last night. What do you mean?
Wait, you ran or you played against?
I played. I ran. I am Deadeye.
I see, I see. You can one-shot Reapers. You just gotta do the melee strat. If you hook melee, you can one-shot anything with 250 health or below. As long as he doesn't hit you simultaneously, in which case he will heal himself more.
Dude, I solo ulted her because our fucking Winston
it.
dragged that Junkrat into a corner.
The Call
Are they
Alliance...
still running Farah? They are.
Yes, they are. At least currently they are. Oh, thank you for pulling me up with you. Oh, no, come back. We're not done talking.
Alright, Widow, pop off. Wait a second, we played
Pop
Vintage.
off, Widow. Vintage?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound familiar, but...
I maybe
I'm not very good with names, though, to be fair. I forget names pretty quickly. Especially, like, online names.
If
The
it's,
game
like,
dev made it so I don't...
remember.
Oh, I see. Oh, just specifically you. Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I was just talking about Reaper the character, not obviously not King playing Reaper. That has a very separate case of code. Actually, it's programmed so that against a King playing
Bro,
Reaper,
I'm
it actually breaks immediately, and you get actually double health in order to kill me. Obviously, duh. Oh no, I don't see that. Oh. Mercy dead. Don't you dare point that gun at... Aw, man.
Dude, I forgot Soldier had a heal.
What? What do you mean?
I forgot, okay? Dude. That dang Farah.
Ah, man. I almost hooked that Mercy. I can't believe I missed a hook on a walking Mercy. I've really fallen from grace.
I have gold damage against a Bastion.
You have gold damage?
Against the Bastion, yeah.
I have silver damage, so that's pretty pog.
Oh. That's,
Yeah.
I'm a
A
little
little
concerned.
awkward.
um,
Uh-oh. No, please don't hit me. Oh my goodness. Thank God Roadhog's heal got buffed.
Dude, where's this Farah? I altered for her. She dead.
Well, lucky lucky they C9'd. Oh man. I'm so glad that Roadhog got buffed, but I kind of miss old Roadhog.
Oh, what did they change about Roadhog?
So, well, they made his gun do less damage, but now he can shoot 5 bullets. And now, or like a couple years ago with his heal, he can now heal while moving, and when he heals, he actually takes 50% less damage for the duration of it.
Wait, he does?
Yeah. If you hit the heal button, you take 50% less damage, like while the heal's going, even if you're like antied or something. Though granted, you won't heal if you're antied, but you still take less damage. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
The heal is really pog. The damage is not so much, but you can still one shot. So I mean, you know, I guess I can't complain too much.
Bro, I don't know how, or maybe it's just me, but I can't figure out how to one shot him. One shot on him.
Hey, Mercy, get over here. I see you. Oh, Zarya, get out of my way. No one asked for you. Ah, man. Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm gonna watch you in bed. Well, if you fall asleep, then I hope you have a great rest, Kichi. I really hope you do. Just don't go up against me. Ah, understandable. The sim turret's on point. What the heck? I also got a telly on the like drum thingy. Oh yeah, someone teleported. I think. I don't know.
Ah. I had something in my throat.
Take a drink.
Okay.
No. Oh man, that was scuffed. Monkey.
Hey, where were these Roadhog plays last night? You just shy to show them off or what?
Well, we needed a healer like pretty consistently last night.
True.
Now people are actually choosing to be healers, which is pretty surprising for Overwatch Cookplay.
I know.
I mean, granted, it's a solo healer, but still.
I
figured
mean,
I might as well show off now that I'm here. I'll try my best anyway. I wouldn't say I'm showing off. You know, I made Roadhog for a while. Oh, well, you know what? Never mind. I'm bad.
No, you're good.
I got hacked and antied
There's some McCree at the spawn.
and rhined. No, you're good. I mean, like, it's not your fault. You're playing DPS. But people also wanted to play tank instead, and you know, it's like, not much you can do about it. We needed a healer, and you know,
Oh,
that's like the reason I have like a couple
mains.
mains. Hey, let's go! I didn't realize we had already won a round. Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
I thought that was the first round for some reason. I feel like I always play that map as the first round of this area.
I forget that it like alternates.
Yeah.
What's the third map of this? Oh, it's the indoor one. I don't like that one.
Yeah, it's the one with the slidey wall. The one with the drum, the one we were just on, that's my least favorite. Just because the point is like so like open. And
yeah.
there's just a really annoying drum in the middle, so there's always like a hamster just like attached to it spinning around in circles. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind what like role I play. I mean, that's why I have like a couple mains in each area.
Yeah, like when people ask me my main, I list off everyone I play and like
Yeah.
every or like my two, because you know you can't have one, you have to have two.
It's like tank, Hog, Sigma Zar, DPS, Reaper Soldier, Genji, Healer, Ana, Moira, pretty much. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And I at least like to have two, so that odds are both of them don't get taken usually.
Yeah, that's why you gotta have two. Cause like if you main like specifically one person and then someone takes it, it's like
Yeah,
kind of
that's the worst.
screwed.
That's what people do in like Valorant, especially in Valorant. They're like, "You took Reyna." Like, I'm throwing.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
like, bro, just play like I don't know, Raze. I don't know, or Jet. Bro, come on.
Or what?
It
It's
worked
never.
though.
It's a
Reaper plays
Yoru
on
for
point.
me.
Yeah.
Like if someone picks Yoru, they like throw.
Who plays Yoru? Yoru's like the least like good character in the whole game.
I know, and people pick him, and they're like, "Oh, I'm throwing because you picked the Yoru."
I noticed a lot of people play Yoru on the new map they added, Fracture. I noticed so many people are playing him on that. I don't know why. But yeah, like
Fractured. Oh, oh, because it's like you have to play that map super weird.
yeah, I don't. I think the map's better than Breeze, but that's just because Breeze is like evil incarnate.
I agree. I hate Breeze.
Breeze
Breeze
is the
and
worst.
Haven.
If people like
I'd-
Breeze, sus.
I don't punch me, but I prefer Breeze over Haven. I
What?
hate Haven.
I'm not gonna punch you, but but
I'm sorry.
a stern "I'm disappointed in you" shall suffice.
Oh please.
Why do you like Breeze more than any of the maps?
No, not more than any of the maps. Just Haven specifically.
Yeah, but why?
map.
The Breeze is the worst.
Haven's the worst.
I understand not liking Haven to a degree, but it's not worse than Breeze. Breeze is the epitome of evil. It's Riot Games in a nutshell.
My favorite. What's your favorite map though?
Bind.
Fine, bro. Same.
Let's go.
Bind and Split.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Split is my second favorite. But I like Haven more than Icebox and Breeze. I gotta say. What do you not like about Breeze in particular?
Breeze. All of it. I do like A. Wait, which one's?
A's the one with like a heaven.
Okay, yeah, I like A a lot. Like I love playing A. I actually got an ace on A, and I think that.
Oh,
like, a
okay,
couple
so it's
times,
which
I
one you
think
do
that's- I
well
think
with,
that's
huh?
why. Yeah, but I just like playing A site and like the tunnel or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have a really good play on both attack and defense on A site. As Astra. So I guess that's kind of why I like it. But
What is this Ryan doing? He just keeps charging into that car. I don't understand. Oh,
guy.
yo, want to become famous? Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I want to. Let me click that link. Classic. Well, I'll have to delete that next time I die, I guess. If we ever die. We're pro gamers. We never lose. Did someone say
yeah, we
Riot
didn't
Evil?
lose last
Yeah.
time. Oh wait, actually we didn't.
You know, for an Oni, you're dressed well. What?
I mean, we
Who's
didn't
that
lose.
supposed to
You
be?
know. You know what I mean? It was just a
We're too gamer. We always win. Someone just said in my chat, you know, for an Oni, you're dressed well. What is that supposed to mean?
What?
They
You're
said,
what?
they said, you know, for an Oni, you're dressed well. And I'm like, what the heck?
Oh. Wait, I don't think so.
Disrespectful.
I think
Oh, couldn't. Wait, did you just? Wait, what did you just say?
I think you're just decent for an Oni. Like I don't think I don't understand.
I don't know who's
you said
being more
dressed
rude here.
Well. Like, what do you mean?
Now you're just being like, ah, you're okay, I guess.
No, but he said dressed well, like as if like
don't think I'm dressed
as if,
well?
like Onis don't dress well. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, you dress pretty decent. 'Cause I think they dress well.
Wow. So they were just they were insulting Onis like all around, but you're insulting just me specifically. You're like, you're mediocre, I guess.
That's not what I meant.
What you said.
You need the cape. You need the cape. I don't know what it's called.
The cape.
The robe. Yeah, the robe that goes
The
over top
robe?
of your other robe. You know, the fancy one.
Oh.
Then you'd be baller.
Wow. All right.
But I think
well.
you have one. I think I saw one, or I saw an outfit on your TikTok.
Yeah. Well, my old outfit was kind of like that, but it was it wasn't very well done.
I got you. I got you.
I redid it because it was really hard to really see what was going on in shading and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But dang.
Oh yeah. Speaking of your outfit and easy, your freaking swirls are hard. I never figured that out. Did I add those, or did I just like not add them?
My
I
what?
know I struggled. Your like swirls on your robe.
Oh, like the cloud pad. I think you did. I think you did. I'd have to look at it again because I've been using it for my profile pic, but I think that part is like not. It doesn't fit in there. So I'd have to look at it again. I don't remember. But yeah, no. It's actually funny because I actually, for that, I found a brush that kind of like does that. And I just kind of like, just used that and rotated it.
Gotcha.
I figured that would be pretty difficult. That was why I was so surprised that people, like, because you and this other streamer, Kat, like, were both like, oh yeah, I made fan art. I'm like, but that seems so difficult. Why?
I didn't think I would struggle as much as I did.
Yeah.
Like when I first looked at it, I was like, I guess I kind of underestimated it, but I'm glad it worked out.
It did. It looks really nice.
Ah, thank you.
Yes. All right, now I need to ban this person that wanted me to be famous. How dare they? How dare you want to make me famous?
Play of the game.
Ah, there they go. It all comes out. Yeah. Breaking news. Breaking news. Corgi hates on Oni.
No, I'm not hating on Oni.
You're hating on
Did
me.
you even see my title? I made it especially for you.
What
Now you're
wait,
saying
what's
I'm
your
hating on
title?
you. Oni
Hold on,
watch.
let me find it. Oni watch. Oh, that's kind of adorable.
Oni watch.
Okay.
And then
you
it's Corgi and Oni versus evil forces of Talon.
the evil force of a talent, and meanwhile I was showing off Reaper earlier, and you were playing Widow, I think. Were you playing Widow? Maybe I'm confusing it
I
with last
played
night.
Widow a couple times.
Okay. The evil forces of talent. That's cute though. Oni watch. I'm gonna have to call that. That's a good.
Oni
Man,
watch.
why can't I be that clever? I'm the Oni here. I thought we were supposed to be like
I
clever,
got
tricksy
Oni
people.
watch,
Man.
Oni senpai,
Oni senpai.
or Oni pie or something like that. I forgot which one I used. I liked.
Did you come up with multiple title options?
Yes.
Sheesh, you're ahead of the
I had
game.
a lot. I didn't know
Professional
which one to use.
streamer. Oh my goodness. You got all the contingencies planned out.
Well, my titles used to be bad, and then I was like, I'm gonna just do Corgi versus, and then whatever the heck I'm doing.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
And I think it's working out.
I
It's
think so,
attracting
yeah.
people.
It's attracting people.
Yeah, but the Oni Watch one, I couldn't. It was originally Overwatch, and then it was gonna be Oni Watch, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. I gotta do. Just call it Oni Watch.
Just Oni watch.
They'll understand.
They'll get it. They understand me. Don't Oni wear like rag skirts? Some of them do, but like some of them wear like, you know, yukata and stuff, like similar to what I'm wearing. Like, sheesh.
Bro, what is that with all
You
these
look great, don't
doofus
worry.
today?
Okay, I'll take your advice. Shouldn't be bullying people. True, though. Sometimes it do be like that. Oh, hello, Mr. Ryan. Oh, how'd I miss that? Oh my goodness.
Wait, I'm the only healer now? Who switched?
Good question. Oh, get back over here, Mercy. Woo! Oh no, Ryan. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna hurt me. Oh no, he's gonna hurt me. He hurt me. No. Yeah, probably should have seen that one coming. Oh, got the point, Pog.
Yeah, they kind of like ran off of it. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I feel like a lot, yeah, we only had like 2 people here. Oh my god. Aw, what?
Oh no.
It's really interesting because judging by the damage that did, apparently Sigma's ultimate doesn't get boosted at all by that, by Nano. Still does half of your full health.
I have a question about his ult. So when you slam into a ground, is there like an automatic like death or?
It does half of your full health. So if you're below half health, you die instantly. Yeah, but because I healed, it only did a quarter of my health.
Oh, okay. I died in the air, so I I don't know.
I don't know. I'm heading to bed now. Good night, everyone.
Okay, another thing for
Enjoy
his
your day off.
for
Thank
his,
you,
like,
thank you.
gravitational
Have a
thingy,
good night.
right? Like not the shield, but the other one.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
It blocks damage, but does it block damage for like the entire team, or just like if you're looking at it?
Are you talking about his like black hole thingy?
Yeah.
It blocks projectile. Like it's essentially oh crap, what is it like? It's like Genji's reflect pretty much.
Oh, okay.
But like it'll just suck it up instead of reflecting it pretty much. So anything that Genji would reflect, it would do. Thank you for the head pats, Alicia.
Okay.
Thank you. I really appreciate them. Yes. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you get good rest. I really appreciate you coming by though.
Bro, I'm just chilling on point. They can't catch me.
That's how Lucio be, the frog. Ah, no. No, please. Oh, he missed. What a fool. You messed up. You came to the wrong house, fool. Oh god, I came to the wrong house. No.
You should see all these Oni shrimps in my
Oh? I have
all
shrimps
these
now?
Oni shrimps in my chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this my popular phase? My goodness.
Can't catch me. I'm on point. Get on point, guys. I'm chilling.
Yeah, it's like the complete opposite. Your chat's shrimping over it while my chat's like, for an Oni you dress pretty good. Like, what the heck? Why is my chat bully? No, man, alright. Can't push off of that one. So hooking does more damage because of how close they are. I don't think so. I think it does a flat rate of damage, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know though. I don't know specifically. Maybe, but I wouldn't imagine. Brian, what was that? What was that charge you just did?
I have no idea. Here's Nano too.
That was really confusing. I have no idea what just happened there. I was looking over, getting ready to hook him because I thought he was going after someone else, but like there was just no one behind me.
I think this bar is looking for an ult.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Killer.
Nice. I think that bar is still around though, is she not?
No, I think we killed her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. She's right there.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see her in the kill feed or anything.
Score 1-0.
Nah, we're shrimping for you in Gems chat, and here we insult Gem. Well, that's not nice. Why don't you shrimp for me in my chat? Actually, you kind of do sometimes. Now I realize you guys do kind of flirt with me, don't you? Fair. Tis all fair in shrimp and war. It ain't easy being shrimpy. It's a tough life we live. No, I'm not a
Sorry,
goodie.
I'm allergic to shrimp.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Is it like a shellfish allergy or whatever?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's like a lot of like seafood,
fine.
right?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm missing out on much. It smells. Seafood smell.
Well, in my opinion, seafood, I love seafood. So for me, you're missing out on like everything.
I'm like mega picky.
I used to be that way too. Very recently, I branched out like a lot. Aw, I got anti. Dang it. Come on, come for me. Come on, Sig. Oh, okay.
I'm still the only healer.
Hey,
Oh,
G,
no.
how's you doing? Yeah, we're playing Overwatch, bruh. Sheesh. Yeah. My chat's just like, wow, she's so wrong. She's missing
What?
out. Bro, that's what I'm saying. You're missing out.
I mean, as long as I got enchiladas.
Enchiladas are good. Oh, you know what? Never mind. You know how I said earlier Sigma's thing is like Genji's? It's not. It's like Diva's. That's what it's like. I couldn't think of it.
Oh.
I couldn't think of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything Diva's Matrix can block, Sig's can block. I was trying to think about it, and then I hooked It's because I saw actually no, they don't have a Diva. I don't know why I thought about that all of a sudden. It's because I hooked him through the ability. I'm like, wait a minute, you can't do that with Genji. Sometimes, if it works the way it's supposed to. But yeah, that's what it's like. But yeah,
Oh,
we're
I
playing
completely
Overwatch
forgot.
G.
Did you know freaking Soldier's gay?
Oh yeah, I do remember hearing something about that a while back.
Dude, I completely forgot about that until I looked at Grill Master.
Well, you see those shorts and you're like, ah, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. No,
Actually, to be fair, he does
boyfriend.
he does look like a character out of Dream Daddy. Do you know that game? Yeah.
Yeah, I had to play that game.
Oh, you did? I never played it. I watched a playthrough of it though because it was funny. And I believe the
like
Game
the-
Grumps company made it.
Who?
If I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
the
Game
Grumps
Grumps company? Yeah, like their company. Or like Aaron's company in particular. I think so anyway. They have like Game Grumps like stuff as like options in the like customization and whatnot.
What about Hoonie Pop?
Can't play that one on Twitch, I'm afraid.
You cannot know.
You cannot. I watched some of a playthrough on that because I didn't really know what it was about, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting, I guess. And then I was like, ah, so this is how it is, huh? It's not my favorite game, Chad. I've never played the game before. You can look at my Steam games.
I don't know.
Don't join them. Don't encourage them. This is the worst. Now I'm getting bullied
Oh.
by both. Oh my god.
Wait, he was still in his ultimate? That shit lasts too long.
It lasts a long time. That's true. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna get on point. Yikes. I got stunned like crazy. Yo, bully gem 2. Nice, 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 Pog. Plays many lewd ga- No, I'm not! Oh my goodness. Now chat's saying I play lewd games. I don't.
I think Overwatch is a pretty lewd game.
Is it?
Yeah.
How so?
Have you seen the piece that Widowmaker has? Like, she has no reason being that thick.
I mean, you're playing it too, though.
True.
I'm just saying. Bruh.
And I play Widowmaker.
Crush Crush.
I don't like
What is
this game,
Crush Crush? What is that? I don't even know what game
dude,
that
they
is.
still have that fucking Pharah?
Yeah. Oh man. I wanted to hook that soldier off. Dang it.
Oh, dude, how many times do we play with Deadly Kitten? Or is a lot of people have that name?
I have no idea. A lot of Discord mods still play this game. And
A
they're
lot of Discord mod. I'm a Discord
Yeah.
mod.
Oh my god. You got kitten?
No.
Why'd
I
you say that so
wish.
sad? No, I'm still getting there.
I'm still getting there.
It's a work in progress, okay?
It
No.
is. I'll get a Discord kitten someday.
One of these days.
One of these days.
It's only a matter of time. You got to get like a Yu-Gi-Oh collection too, or something like that, or like a Magic the Gathering like deck. That's
What about my
really
Pokemon
what's gonna get you.
cards?
Pokemon cards are pretty good, but that's not like niche enough. Well, actually, no. Actually, you know what? Knowing how to play the Pokemon game has got to be like the most like out there thing.
Like the card game?
Yeah, no one
know how
knows
to
how to
play
play the game. Do you know how to play the game?
Yeah, it comes with instructions. Like on
Do you
like
think
every
you
card.
think I read the instructions? Well, yeah, on the cards, but it doesn't tell you how to play like the whole game.
No, like there's like an instruction manual like in the pack.
I've never
Actually, I
had that.
think it gives you a QR code now, and like you can play the cards online. Like
Maybe it's a more recent thing, because when I used to get packs as like a kid, like they never had those.
dude, one of my childhood friends had like a whole booklet of how to play it.
How did you keep those?
Huh?
Why would you keep those?
No. Like it was like an actual like guidebook.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's how I know how to play the card game, but
I mean, honestly, those are probably helpful, but like I've just never seen one before. That's nuts. Like, what? I don't want to say that. She likes that and that. I don't. She'll understand. I don't think I'm gonna say that. You can say that if you want. I don't want to say that. Uh-oh. Nobody reads those. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, especially kids, wouldn't read those. I feel like.
yeah, people play or kids do it for like the looks. I did it for the looks too, but when I would play with my friend, of course I had to play with my friend.
Yeah. I watched the Yu-Gi-Oh show to learn how to play that game.
Dude, my chat loves Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yo,
I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh.
chat. We'll play Yu-Gi-Oh all the time. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Granted, I don't know anything recent about Yu-Gi-Oh, but like all the stuff like around 2000, like I don't know, like 12, 13ish and before, I got you.
I feel
Fight
like
me in
Yu-Gi-Oh was
Yu-Gi-Oh.
like a super like doodly dude thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Maybe?
figure it
I don't
out.
know.
Well, it's just like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Like it dealt with like mechas and robots and stuff.
Not really, but I mean,
Oh no, I think I might be thinking of something else.
maybe
I
you're
think I
thinking
am
of
thinking of something else.
Bakugan?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bakugan. I like Bakugan too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not like some, like, cyborg dragon little monster things? Alright, bye, Reaper.
I like her.
Hmm?
I like her.
You
But they're all like
should.
a copy of Rayquaza, so.
What do you mean? Not all of them are
They
the
all look
same.
like Rayquaza.
Well, guess what Rayquaza looks like? A dragon.
Yep, like a snake dragon. That looks like the Baku
Which Bakugan?
stuff. I don't know. One of them.
One of them? I thought just a second ago you said all of them look like that,
Well,
huh?
they all. Oh yeah, they do. But
All
there's,
of
like,
them, but
7 of them.
specifically just the one that I can't name.
I'm about to look them all up, and I'll tell you.
A list of all the Bakugan by alphabet, and knowing, watch it be like something with the letter like X as the first letter. You go into alphabetical order here.
Oh, I just
Oh,
that's
man.
right, too.
But I like Bakugan. I watched it. I watched like the first like 2 like I don't know if you call them series or seasons. I don't exactly know how it worked, but yeah, I watched it for a while and it was pretty good, but didn't continue very long.
I watched like the opening.
Yo,
She
the
got
openings were
like
good
it.
though.
That's what chat says. They like the opening.
Hey, what's 17,000 healing? What do you mean? You're a better healer than I am, bruh.
That's false. Didn't you have like 19,000?
You did it as
last night?
Lucio. You know how little healing Lucio does?
Yeah.
I
feel like they
would play
buffed
this
his
game. I'd
healing.
get like 7,000, guarantee. I remember one time though,
Nah.
back in competitive, back when like maps like it was specifically Oasis too, I believe, where they can go in like crazy overtime. I remember I healed I think 31k as Lucio, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, as Lucio?
I think so. I would need to check my career profile again and take a look.
I need to
I could
check.
probably
I think the
specifically look.
highest I've ever gotten in healing was like 35,000.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I
stream
think.
when? Dude, we could play Duel Links. I could play Duel Links against chat. I'd do it. I mean, granted, they nerfed the deck that I used into the ground, so it's not like usable anymore, but you know, whatever. Where does it say? Best healing. Yep. It's 30,965 healing was my best game as Lucio.
Bro, wait, you can
Yeah. Oh wait, dude.
I can't speak. You can specifically check like the character.
Yeah. So so like go to career profile, then like instead of so you would and then you'd I can't speak either. So in the overview, you'd hit all modes, and then you would click on the character, and it'll show specific stats for that character.
Oh, where's my
Yeah.
Lucio?
Yeah, it would be like career profile, all, Lucio, and then it's like healing done, total, best, then average per 10 minutes kind of deal.
Oh, I see. Wait, I don't see the healing. Oh, wait.
It's like a little towards like the bottom of that area, I think.
I'm about to get kicked for inactivity.
Yeah.
I'll check out this game.
I might be able to look for you, so I can fight in time. If I die, the Roadhog should never die. Oh, actually, I might die. Ironic. Yo.
To the rescue. She dead. Wait, oh, we have Symmetra?
Yup, we do.
Dude,
Meowsers.
Jeez.
Let's go. But in duel links, I can't duel you both at the same. Well, how else are we gonna duel? There's not really another way to do it, as far as I know, unless there's like another site that can do 3-way duels. But I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Oh, they also. Oh, whoa.
The Symmetra duel.
They destroyed me.
Ah, man. Stop it, Symmetra. Oh, God. Wait, am I getting rezzed? No, I'm not. Okay. Almost. Lucio. Your best healing was 21,544 as Lucio.
As Lucio?
Yes.
Bro, how did that happen?
Good question. That's the thing. It's always a game that like feels like it takes forever. Because I remember back when I did that, like the games could go into such crazy overtimes. Like it was crazy. Thank you for lurking, Sonny. I hope your Saturday's been wonderful. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy your lurk.
It was on like a actually I think it was King's Row.
King's Row. Ooh.
Yeah, like yeah. It was the final point. I think that was the
yeah,
longest.
yeah. You can sit on that for a hot minute. Yeah.
Or and
Especially
I think like the
Lucio.
other one was Blizzard World. Like the last checkpoint in Blizzard World, where like they're right at the spawns right at the gate. What happened
Yeah, I
with
remember.
those overtime?
I don't know. I remember when I got it, I was we were on that map in particular with the oasis with the giant not the hole in the middle, but like the building in the middle and like the high ground with the elevator up to it.
Oh yeah.
It was that one, and I was just being Lucio, and I was just wall riding around the like pillar thing in the middle for like ages. I would go in that room and I would wall ride in it, and people just couldn't hit me for whatever reason. That was back when Lucio, like his he would always like get increased speed when he wall ride. Now they have like a limit to it, but right when he got like buffed, he was like so good.
Dude, I never figured out. I always wanted to know how to like wall ride, and I guess I learned at the wrong time. You know, 'cause they nerfed his speed.
Yeah, it is very much nerfed now, but still pretty decent. It's a lot trickier now. I think I don't know if they nerfed it again since I've been gone. But I remember when I played Lucio a little bit just for fun, I found it a lot more difficult. Dang it, I almost hooked her off point. No, get off my point. Off, 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 off. Who are you, off?
Man, I'm about to be back in that Overwatch grind. I'm gonna be Lucio main. So fun.
I remember I used to be a Lucio main as well, and I watched this one like good player, DSP Stanky, and I would get so many tips off of him. I actually made a Lucio's jump. I made right click, actually. It's
Wait,
very
that's
interesting.
smart.
Yeah.
Wait, can't you change like specific characters' key bindings, or do they take
Yeah.
that out?
No,
Okay,
you can still do it. Yeah, because Lucio, like for me, when I tried him, like when we last played, was it was still on the same thing. Yeah, I remember I heard that tip like a long time ago, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like the biggest brain thing I've ever heard.
I forgot who I changed my keybind for. I know I did it with someone though. The only reason I know, I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
Oh, that you can change it for individual like characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I always forget every so often, because like some people that I know who like play like Widowmaker and stuff like that, like they'll change the sensitivity just for Widow, and they'll change like the scoped in sensitivity versus like the normal sensitivity. Very interesting.
Oh yeah, I did that.
And for Mercy, I changed the settings so that you don't have to hold a button to damage boost or heal. You can just click the button on them and it stays. When you're just
Wait,
lazy.
you could do that?
Yeah. Anyway, I can
Wait.
walk you through the option real quick, I think, if I remember where it is. But yeah, you can do that where you can just, and you can adjust the sensitivity of, like, who it gets locked onto. It's really funny. Like, I mean, not to diss Mercy mains, but, like, you know, you don't have to put a lot of effort into the character if you don't want to. But
Yeah.
that just makes it even more low effort. The fact that you don't even have to hold the button. Because literally, like, sometimes, you know, if, you know, we're just feeling brain dead and, like, memey, I'll just, like, be Mercy and I'll just hit damage boost on a Bastion and just, like, not even look at my screen, just alt tab. But yeah, so you go control all heroes and then, Mercy. And then it is, yeah, it's, toggle beam connection, I believe. You only have to scroll down a little bit.
Wait, where?
So if you
Where
go
is all
to
heroes?
controls and then select Mercy at the top.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
And then scroll down to the hero section and then click toggle beam connection on. And there you go.
That's some bull.
Oh yeah, didn't I tell you about Project Ignis? Yes, you did, I believe.
Man, you're trying to tell me
Idiot.
I've played so many hours of Mercy and I
Are,
didn't
are
know
you
that.
a Mercy main?
Not anymore.
Did you used to be?
Yeah, back when I didn't know how to play the game.
Ah,
This character.
understandable. Yo, don't let the
And
Mercy
then,
mains hear
when
you.
her healing was like busted.
Oh yeah, true. Again, like honestly, that character died for me when she couldn't res 5 people anymore.
Yeah, same. Like that was
She was just no
so
longer fun to play. I loved stealing play of the games from like the DPS players by just rezzing 5 people and then like, you know, healing one as they get a kill. That was the best. Spoke Overwatch into existence. Yes, you did. You did mention it like not too long ago. That is true. You did that, Matt.
they
Welcome.
pushed out. They're
How's
scared
your
of
Friday to be?
little old me.
Little old me. Oh god, the
Little
Symmetra
old
wall.
me and my my bass drop.
The bass drum. They're afraid of my music.
They
They're afraid of my SoundCloud.
They're afraid of my dance moves too.
You know, actually, well, I for a while I played Overwatch in Japanese just like to make it more interesting. And Lucio's ultimate, when he does it, is he literally says "Drop a zebito." It's really funny.
Wait, my chat just banned me from healing you.
Wait, what? Bruh. Well, I guess you gotta stay on speed mode now constantly.
Yeah, cause you're always around.
Yep, I'm just gonna stay right next to you, just so you can't ever heal. If you get damaged, that's too bad. I can heal myself, but you no can do. No can do. It's funny. Where's Andrew or GC? We are. Yeah, I'm playing with someone else right now. Actually, I don't know their availability, but yeah, we just set this up recently.
Bro, how do we have a
pretty
pharmacy
randomly.
and they're sitting at spawn? I don't understand.
Because pharmacies are bad. They're toxic as well.
Oh yeah, our teammate's screaming. I don't know what he's screaming about though. Honestly, I'm not paying attention.
Oh, I'm not in team chat. I'm good.
I'm like, look at this pharmacy.
Someone in my chat's just like, I wonder who banned from healing. I wonder who did that. And I wonder. Why does my chat not want me to be healed? What the heck? I understand your chat, but come on. This isn't fair now.
They just want us to lose.
I guess so.
I'm just gonna go to bait, or I'm just gonna go to site. I'll see you guys later.
You
guys
oh
have
hey, you
fun.
technically healed me. You failed.
That's a shield though. That's considered a shield.
But I don't know. Does that count, chat? Does that count? I'll get in the healing aura. Let's go. Fail challenge.
What? That's not healing.
You
Alright,
were
now
on
I'm here.
healing. I got healed.
Oh, I didn't know that she that walked up.
Yeah. Who could be that evil? Oh, you said
Bro,
Giri to
I'm
Gulag? Oh, bye, Giri.
healing
Have a good one,
everybody.
buddy. Oh, dead.
Oh, Fire did something.
Yo, Pog. You know what? I gotta bust him out. The meme Ryan. How long does that challenge thing of yours last? The whole game?
It depends. Sometimes I'll do all game. Most of the time it's just 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
It depends on like what game I'm doing. Like if it's like Valorant, I'll only do 5 minutes.
Oh my god, I charged into that Ryan. I mean, Roadhog ult. That was a bad decision on my part. You are truly being evil today. How could you? Oh, I'm gonna die.
Are you playing right now?
Yes. What?
Oh, here's on the point.
I have no idea. Probably Symmetra. Yep, Symmetra.
She dead now.
And Moira. And Lucio. And Moira. And nobody. They're all dead now.
Simple.
And Diva.
I died.
Indeed you did. That's rough, buddy.
Why? It's fine.
What?
He wanted the kill. He wanted the kill.
Oh, Genji? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very thirsty for the kill. Ult a little too early. I have to play Sit on Point Simulator. Ah. Oh, Reaper's on top. That's fun. Did they always have one?
Huh?
Did they always have a Reaper?
No, I think he just switched.
Okay, cool. I don't have to worry about a death blossom then. Oh, he's dead, so it doesn't even matter. Well, Junkrat,
What a dumbass.
Cushmaster, not the most optimal play. I must
I think he's
admit.
blaming you too.
What do you mean? I walked right into it. What am I supposed to do? Not shield? What would I have done differently? I walked up to it and held my shield out. That is literally my job. see. I see.
Oh, and I
see.
can't hear you. That's too bad.
That sucks. Oh no. Fine, Ghost Dog's got it under control. Oh, what? That didn't stop. What? The rage of that. No. Oh man. I'm here for the Pharah gameplay. Okay, I'll try to play Pharah next time. Then I'll give it a shot. I actually played Pharah earlier, for like half a round. But you know, I didn't really contribute that much. You did great. I don't know about that one, Jeep. Oh my god. Zarya, stop getting stuck in things. Let's go push, 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 push. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Oh, wait. He didn't target me with that?
No, he targeted me and Hanzo.
Interesting. Get back over here, Moira. You're not getting away from me. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! I got this. Gotta love Bastion not getting on point, Pog. Classic. Doki Doki? Okay, I got you. Doki Doki mode, let's go. What? What? I'm in love, chat. Oh, yo, it's your boy.
What was this?
Yeah, it was right at the end there. You just randomly spam the button and eventually it'll work out.
Wait, what the heck? That's a lot.
Dang it, it didn't put it in the part where I sprayed the ground and teabagged it. Oh man, I always do that when I think I have a play of the game, possibly.
Oh, you're that person, huh?
What do you mean? Of course I am.
Of course I am.
It's funny. I'm an Oni after all. I'm a tricky demon. Of course I would teabag the ground.
Makes sense.
That's just the obvious way to go.
You know, for an Oni, you're oddly polite.
Am I?
Other than BMing on game.
Other than BMing.
Other than BMing.
Rather polite. That's funny. Oni makes me doki doki. Do I? Do I really? Oh, I hope so. That'd be really nice. I would love to make people's heart go doki doki. I hope every time I'm forced to do an RR or a hi honey, you go doki doki. That'd be nice. Oni always doki doki me. Really? The VM. Let's try Pharah again. Oh yeah, I have the one that she doesn't have her head. I said they should have done that with the last Halloween event one, like the first one they had. I was like, oh, that would be cool, and then this one they actually did it. I was like, bro.
Wait, I want to see. What skin is that?
I don't know if that's how she is like normally, but in the
I have that skin.
Yeah, in the
that's
select
the
screen,
New
she
Year, right?
holds her head. What?
Is one of the Chinese New Year skin?
I think it's a Halloween one. I think it's like the most recent Halloween one. But I don't play Pharah a lot, so I don't really remember exactly.
System check initiated. Green across the board and ready for action.
Why is she playing a rocket like a guitar? Wait, she should have
It's
a guitar
rocket guitar.
skin.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I could see it. As a Pharah main, this is a proud moment. I'll try to do good. I'm not very good at aiming Pharah rockets, but I'll do my best. Uh-oh. Especially if Doomfist gets in my face. Stop.
I'll try to get that Doom Fist.
It's all good if you can. I just as a character with rockets as their main weapon of choice, fighting someone right in your face is probably not the best idea.
Yeah, doesn't the rockets like do
Damage, yeah.
too? Okay.
Yeah, Junkrat used to be like that as well, back in the day. Thank God that they changed it, because it was way too often you'd kill yourself with your own mind.
Now it's just like you just bounce, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Well, actually, I don't even think the normal grenades do anything. You bounce yourself with the concussion, yeah. But I don't even think you can get hit with the normal ones. I could be wrong, though. I don't quite remember. I haven't played Junkrat in a while, either. I should.
I played Junkrat the other game, but I'm not really up and personal with my grenades. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much like a spam really annoyingly, like around a corner kind of person. It's really interesting. Junkrat used to be able to end himself. Doomfist, no, please. Please. Doomfist, please. Oh, no, the Ana. I didn't see that one coming. Streamlabs is definitely enjoying this top tier content. Yes, of course, of course.
Did they change anything about
Always.
this map? Can I still go like behind them?
About this map? I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think they've changed this map at all, as far as I remember. I think this is one of the few maps that didn't really get touched that much.
Shit, I didn't know the Torb.
Oh,
What
she's
is the
so low.
Torbjorn turret doing there, dude?
Being Torb turret.
Dude,
Current.
that Torbjorn turret fucked me up. What's that doing there?
I got rid of it. Oh, I got slept. Are you kidding me?
you.
Well, that was okay, I guess. I got rid of 2 like important players, I guess. My Pharah is not good. I'll get the movement down is the main thing. The Pharah movement's like super tricky for me. You got someone going behind you. Doomfist. Oh no, not Doomfist. Actually, he's gonna hurt me. Oh god. Whoa. Oh, got him. Let's go.
Up the tempo. I love Lucio. I wish I could marry him.
You could. Well, I
I
mean,
could?
well, his like voice actor like is pretty similar to him from what I can tell.
I fucking love him.
I mean, I'm not too sure in terms of looks anymore because it was a long time since I've seen him, but like his personality seemed just like Lucio's.
He's a very
Really fun-looking guy.
character.
Or not fun looking. He seems fun to be around.
Yeah, have
That's
you seen?
the feel.
He would do like cool stuff at cons with other voice actors.
Oh yeah, totally. I love
Shit.
the convention stuff.
Yes, I've only ever been to one.
I've never been to a convention, but I love like looking at clips and stuff from it. I've always wanted to be a part of one, but
Let me tell you a story. So back when I was like
Please do.
11 or 12, I went to my first convention, and the guy who made My Little Pony was there, like that,
Oh
like
my
the
God.
author, the creator. And he walks up to we walk up to his booth, and we're like looking at he sees my sister, and he asked her if she likes My Little Pony, and you know what she says to him, like straight in his fucking face?
what? I want to know.
She said, "My Little Pony is for babies." And she was a legitimate baby.
Chad.
And and he was like all like sad and so he like ended up giving us like a free book of like My Little Pony, so like try and change your mind.
Oh my god, I really was hoping you were gonna keep going, and she threw it in the trash right in front of him.
Right.
Oh my god.
Your
Your sister would have become my favorite person.
My mom ended up taking it because my mom knew who she was, and she felt really bad. My little sister was being so rude.
I can't. Well, but that's the thing. I feel like if you're a guy who makes a kid show, I feel like you should understand. Sometimes kids are just like mean. Like, you know, that's just the way it be. I
Dude,
feel like
my
you shouldn't
sister's
have
a
your
brat.
feelings hurt by that. I mean, I can only imagine how many like adults yell at him all the time, being like, "Man, your stuff sucks." You know, whatever.
Bro, I can't even complain. It was successful.
So you're saying is she's the most skilled user control player in the game? She definitely takes skill, that's for sure. I don't feel like I'm good enough at Overwatch to say she needs the most skill, but I feel like she needs a bit of skill at least. Oh god. My Little Pony.
I knew a kid who would carry around like a Pinkie Pie stuffed animal in middle school.
Wait, really? Oh, well, how old was this
Yeah.
kid?
I wonder if he did that in high school too.
Oh, was it like middle school?
Yeah, it was middle school. I got pulled out in middle school and became homeschooled, so I don't know if how long that happened.
Someone in my
But,
chat says Gem says no. This ain't evil. This is a Chad.
Someone in my chat called my sister a Sigma female.
Yo, Sigma female, let's go. True though. There's something about like teenage kids that I like really hate, but there's something about like younger kids that the fact that they just have no filter and no hesitation that makes me really respect them. Like, man, you go, kid. You go, kid. You throw that My Little Pony comic on the floor. You burn it right in front of his eyes.
Stuff sucks. Oh my gosh.
Speak your mind. It's so funny. I'm glad you shared that story though. That was a really good story.
You're welcome.
Nice. Oh my god. I should have seen that one coming. Went to Anime NYC and it was amazing. Oh, cool. I really want to go to a con at some point. Maybe I need to find a beginner. Leave the bronies alone. Leave the bronies alone. It wasn't even the brony. It was the brony. The OG
Wait,
brony.
He was an OG brony. He was like a mega fan of. He got bullied for it. I felt bad for him. He was my friend. I'd get bullied too because of it. But
I feel bad for anyone getting picked on things that they like, but I think there's a certain degree that you can't let people know. Like, I don't know. Like, if you know people aren't like gonna, you know, share your love of something, then I feel like there's a certain degree where you have to like not really like talk about that thing all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, when I was in school, I knew everyone would make fun of me if I said anything about anime. So I never talked about anime. Like, I made that a very clear thing. I never talked to anyone about it. And there was another kid who I went to school with. He talked about anime a lot. He talked to anime to the jocks. You know, tried to bring it up in conversation. Like, have you ever heard of this thing? Like, you know, and he would do like a move from like an anime. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Not the move, not the anime move.
Well, I think specifically, well, it wasn't that specific situation, but there was another time, like in our small friend group, and he was like, "Ever heard about the Sharingan?" And I'm like, "Oh, come on!"
Dude.
I was like, "You can't do that. You can't paint a target on your back that hard. There has to be a certain point." Like, I get it. Like, I feel like no one should be shamed. Well, I feel like most people shouldn't be shamed for like liking a show or anything, you know. But there's a point where like you have to just like know this isn't the the crowd that you need to talk about it with, you know. I think you have to know there's a certain limit to who you can say certain things to about your interest.
Yeah.
So I was very careful. I never talked to anyone about anime ever, and I kept it to myself for my entire middle school and high school career. And guess what? No one cared.
That's smart.
I never painted a target on my back, and I was very proud about that fact. Even when One Punch Man came out and everyone was blasting the theme song, I didn't mention. I didn't talk about it. Because they would be like, "Oh man, I don't like anime, but this song is really good, you know? Like this opening." Never said a word. Not a single word. They're like, hey,
I
have you heard of this song? And I'm like, oh yeah, I think so, maybe.
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing. Never let them know. That's how I played my life. And guess what? I was just the quiet kid that no one ever heard talk. But that's fine by me. I wasn't the kid that got picked on. So, that's a win in my book, baby. Oh, man.
That's smart. I mean, I agree, but like, I do also agree that taking your fucking stuffed animal to school was a little of My Little Pony as like a
Yeah.
13-year-old boy. You're
I don't think
like,
that, like, they're necessarily in the wrong for being into their interests, but I feel like if that happens and you get, like, embarrassed because of it, that you shouldn't continue that unless you're okay to deal with that again, you know? Like, I feel like it shouldn't happen in the first place. Because I feel like people should be able to express their interests for the most
Yeah.
part. But,
at
like,
the same time, we grew up in an era where like people were just fucking mean.
true. People, well, I mean, at the very least, like, in terms of anime, like, you know, kids that, like, my high school, you know, kids now are, like, all talking about My Hero Academia and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, you know how bad, like, I would have been made fun of if I talked about My Hero Academia in my day.
Yes, dude.
I would have got made fun of so hard. But you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You ever heard of Bankai?
Dude.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, bro, I'm just gonna get fucked up. Why did you do this, King?
Oh man. I made that mistake. Now I'm in the class. But you know, that's the thing. Yeah. I think we've all been through that at some point though, where we shared an interest and then the interest got met with not a positive response and we're like, oh no, you know? And at that point you have to decide
right
whether or
now.
not you hide it or what.
I have an obsession with banana fish.
That's an anime, right?
My whole chat knows. Yeah, it's an anime. It's by Mappa.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, I'm more
I've
or
heard
less
you talk
obsessed
about
with the character.
Which one?
The hot one.
Which one? I don't know which one that is.
He has blonde hair, green eyes. Ashley thinks he's hot. I love him.
Nah, fair enough. Yeah. On cry.
Jim is bullying all the time for talking about banana. Yeah, that's my life.
Sounds about right.
My parents even bully me for it. I bought a banana fish mug the other day.
I remember one time I was watching anime in like the living room, essentially, and it was like just One Piece. Nothing in particular was really going on, but yeah, I was watching it, and my mom came in, and she's like, "This is so weird. I just can't understand how you possibly like this." And then she left, and I never watched anime in the living room ever again.
Dude, my parents used to bully me all the time for watching stuff in different languages. Like, I would watch, like, K-dramas. Or, like, not K-dramas, but, like, Korean movies. Just I'm not really into, like, K-dramas.
I'm not saying that, King.
And, like, anime and stuff. Like, they would make fun of me for it all the time. And guess what? They're freaking doing it now.
What, they're watching, like, Squid Game or whatever?
Yeah. Squid
Yeah.
Game, not anime. They won't watch anime, but...
And it wasn't even that. Like, I was watching it in English at the time because I was like 13 or something at that point. That was back when I was like kind of still getting into it. So I was watching dub at the time, so it wasn't even like Japanese. Just like saw it and didn't like it, I guess. I was like, oh, okay. I'll never watch this ever again in front of you.
I tried to get my parents to watch anime with me when I was little.
I could never.
Dude.
I could never be like, hey, can you give this a shot? I would, yeah, no. Whenever, like, it even, like, relatively comes up in conversation, I can't. I just shut down. I'm like, yeah, you know? One-word answers for every question relating to, like, anime or video games. Just can't do.
Everyone knew I played video games back in grade school,
I could
but
erase
no
my
one knew
school
I watched
cheeks
anime.
clapped. Ah, yeah,
Well,
high
I
school
didn't
does
really
be a
watch
bad time
anime back
sometimes.
then, though. Because I... There's too much going on.
True.
King screwed me.
What?
He made me play Mei.
Oh,
He
I
did
see.
channel redeem, and I absolutely, there's nothing I can do against this team as Mei.
Yeah, it is a pretty unfortunate team. But then again, I don't like Numbani at all.
I like Noombody when I'm playing Reinhardt or Winston.
I feel like it's a very hard map for me to get the first point on. I feel like I always get stuck on first point on this map. I don't know why.
I think it's like that for everyone, and then like after that, it's just a steamroll.
Yeah, I don't know.
Play of the game.
My parents didn't care that I watched anime. Hey, you're lucky. Good for you. That's very good. Yes, yes, yes. Glad to hear that. Oh wait, I think Doki Doki Mode probably should have ended already. Yeah, I'll leave it on for like one more game. Just in case because I wasn't keeping track of the time exactly, so, oh well. Oh wow, I did damage.
Yeah, I did no damage because I was healer first.
Ah.
I think I can play one more. Yeah, I'll play one more.
Oh, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
to go to
You have to go to
work.
work.
Yes.
Yes,
Sucks.
yes, yes. No, it's all good, it's all good. I probably had to eat something, probably. At some point, anywho. So that sounds good to me.
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, that would be nice. I don't even know. I don't even know what food I have. I'll have to figure that out when we get there.
Figure it out when we get to that point.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly. When I open up the fridge, I'm like, dang, I really live like this.
Man,
Very
I
nice.
like knowing what you have because the other day I was so excited for a ham sandwich, so I got the bread already and stuff all toasted. I go
Oh
in the
yeah.
fridge to get the ham, and guess what? No ham.
Oh,
But I already had the bread toasted.
that's so sad.
I
The only time
legitimately
I
just ate the
genuinely
bread.
know is if I like ordered something, because like if I order anything online, I make sure I can like ration it out for like a couple of days, maybe like one or two. You know, because if you have to pay the delivery fee and stuff, you might as well make it worth it.
Right.
So I'll like, you know, my favorite thing to get is like Chinese food, so I'll get like, you know, a couple of not a couple, but like, you know, I'll get like 2 meals worth, and then like the next day I'll open up the fridge for lunch and I'll be like, ah yeah.
Dude, I hate leftovers though. Like,
Really?
that's my only problem. Yeah. Okay, actually, I take that back. It depends on what it is.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't
What?
like leftover pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Yo,
It
that's
has to be like fresh
disrespectful.
out of the oven.
What?
Yeah. I don't mind leftover pizza if I would have the oven for it, but I don't have the oven. You know what? I don't know how to explain it. I don't have the oven for it.
Oh, what? Oh man. Dang. Okay, so
Like the
I'm
stone
guessing.
oven.
I'm
I don't know how to
guessing.
explain.
I'm guessing when people say like, "Oh man, like I can eat pizza right out the fridge," you shudder in disgust at that.
I mean, not really. I don't like it. It's
Hmm.
gross. I don't
Pizza's
know.
like one of the few foods that I would have thought that everyone would have been cool with like leftovers with. It's very interesting. So if you get like a pizza, do you just like have to eat it all in the one go?
Yeah, what I can. I mean, my family, they eat leftover pizza. I just,
Oh, okay.
typically there's only like a couple slices left anyways, so I'm not really missing out too much. But
I mean, I personally don't like the cold pizza, but like I can microwave pizza and think it's like good. Like it's still like pretty good. Of course, it's not as good as fresh, but like I mean, of course it's not gonna be. It's a microwave.
no, that's where I draw the no is the microwavable pizza. This Reaper's pissing me off.
Yeah, that's how Reaper is pretty much.
He's only targeting me. Like I'll leave the site and then all of a sudden he teleports right in front of me.
Yeah. I
I'm
keep
gonna ult
hooking
though.
him and doing like a good amount of damage, but then he just rates away immediately, and I'm low at that point.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, if you have
Where's he at? I
if
hear
you have
him.
a conventional oven, but like the point is, like we're saying, like if you don't have the, like I didn't, yeah, like I didn't have a conventional oven when I was in uni, so I just like microwave it. Nothing you can do about it.
Not the pizza. Don't microwave the pizza. I mean the.
Oh, I missed that? Wow. Yikes.
I'll just take my death.
The Reaper's
Oh, wait.
you.
Oh shit! I should have ulted. I didn't know it was 94.
Oh, I didn't know either. I
Shit.
could have ulted. Well, I mean, granted, my ult probably wouldn't have done much there, but whatever.
My ult would have done something. I didn't know it was shit. Oh well. Our DPS is horrible.
Yeah,
I have
understandable.
1 elim at gold.
Hmm. I guess you could get like, yeah, like a small oven, you know, about those, like the small, like microwave-sized ovens. Conventional oven.
I'm not one for
They're expensive. But I still need a mini fridge.
Are they expensive? I never bought one.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because I have like a half kitchen in my room.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I get you. Burnt ends enhance the flavors. Is that true? That's spice.
Did someone take soldier? Oh, someone did.
Yup.
I wanted to play soldier. I was like, who took him?
I just realized 1 kill is gold elims. Very pog.
Yep, and 2004 is gold damage. So.
And 1,200 healing is silver. I'm somehow out healing one of these two. Either Mercy or Moira, I'm not exactly sure. This is an unfortunate game.
Very.
Do you like bitter things?
Huh?
Do you like bitter food?
Better food?
Bitter.
Oh, bitter. It depends. Like, name something, I guess.
Like dark chocolate or coffee or
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little weird with the coffee. Like, you know, like I don't drink coffee because I don't like chocolate with water. Like when I drink hot chocolate, I drink it with milk. But you know McDonald's, right? And you know chocolate milkshakes and how it tastes like coffee.
A little.
Dig their chocolate milkshakes. I don't know.
I never really thought
I don't
about
like
it.
dark chocolate though.
I think I have a weirder thing with coffee though. I can't drink it hot. I burn my
Can't
mouth.
drink it hot.
Yeah, I burn my mouth. It doesn't matter.
But
I've had a cup. I made a cup of hot chocolate. I waited 20 minutes, and I still burned my mouth on it.
Did you use water?
Yes, I think so. Why?
Bro, that's the worst way to drink hot chocolate.
Bro, I didn't have an option. I was waiting somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, we have like a little like coffee thing. You want something?" And I'm like, And I looked around and I saw there was a hot chocolate. I'm like, "Oh, I like chocolate." You know, that was before I really drank coffee at all. I was like, "Sure, you know, I'll try that." And I waited 20 minutes, and boom, burned my mouth. I was like, "What the heck?" 20 minutes should be enough for a drink to cool. So I can't drink it hot, like, ever. I always burn my mouth, without exception. So, I can drink iced coffee, and it could be as bitter or sweet as whatever, but it just can't be hot. That's, like, the one rule.
Have you ever had iced, what's it called? Iced lemonade, I think it's
Iced lemonade?
I don't know what it's called. It's called ice something. It's from Dunkin' Donuts.
Iced lemonade? That does not sound familiar.
Or maybe it was like iced chocolate. Dude, I don't remember what it is. It was really good though. I'm gonna be at work and I'm gonna remember.
Yeah, you're gonna message me like in all caps, like, "It was this." I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks."
That's literally what's gonna happen.
Odds are it's probably gonna be something I've never even heard of before too. I'm just gonna be like, "I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool." And you're like,
I've never heard of it either. I think it's like a Oh no, get outside. I have Bob. Bro.
Oat milk or soy? I don't like oat milk or soy milk. Weird aftertaste.
I don't like soy milk either. Or almond milk.
I've never tried
Actually,
almond actually. I've tried
I'm
oat and soy. Didn't like either.
wait, they have oat milk?
Yeah, oat milk. That has the most
What?
weird aftertaste. I can't describe it. It's kind of one of those tastes where, like, for the first little bit, you're like, oh, this actually is kind of good, and then it slowly starts to get worse, and you're like, oh no, this isn't good at all. At least that's my experience with it.
I feel like I don't know. That seems like a weird like milk type.
Yeah, I don't quite get it either. I wouldn't recommend really, but who knows? Maybe you like
Well,
it.
I don't like plain milk.
What do you mean plain milk? Like
I
just
like
milk?
chocolate milk. Yeah, like
Oh,
plain milk.
you're a chalky milk person.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Chucky.
would give you milk, like you'd be over at someone's place, like, you know, a friend's house, for a sleepover, and they give you some milk. You're like, can I get some Nesquik or some Hershey's chocolate syrup? You got a
That's exactly what I
Yahoo?
used to. Yeah.
Yeah, or Yoo-hoo?
Bro, Yoo-hoos are good.
Yeah, Yoo-hoos, that's the one. Oh, man. Yeah. Actually, when I was really younger, I loved chocolate, but I didn't like chocolate milk. But over time, I grew to like it. I don't know why. I didn't like
Really?
mixing things as a kid. Yeah, I don't get it either. I was very picky when I was younger, but now I can pretty much just have about anything that's somewhat good, and I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Ironically, when I was younger, I used to, you know how I don't like regular milk? I used to
Hmm.
love vanilla ice cream.
I used to too when I was a kid.
Which doesn't make any sense. And then I found out like how vanilla ice cream was made, and then I grew to like not really like it because I
Wait,
don't
what?
like regular milk.
Why'd
What?
that change it? What? How do they make it? Wait, I think I.
They make it with milk. What do you mean?
Mmm.
Yeah, I
Well,
like
all ice cream's
there's like
made
a
with milk.
science. There's a oh yeah, but I don't know. Okay, I was just weird
What
as
do
a
you
little kid. Okay.
mean?
No,
Where do you think the
I get it
cream
now, but
comes
like when I
from?
was little, like when I was little and you like first see it, and it's kind of like you thought that's how like they only make vanilla ice cream like that, right? You thought like
Yeah,
it was all
yeah.
different.
Oh my
So when I was
god.
little, I saw that they made vanilla ice cream with milk, and I
What?
didn't. It changed my view.
So kid, you's like, oh my god, they make vanilla ice cream out of milk. So you just didn't like it?
Yeah,
What do you think chocolate ice cream was made of?
I don't know. You know, like
Chocolate
chocolate milk is
milk.
made out of chocolate cows, dude.
Oh my god. The special cows on the Hershey's farm.
That's literally what I thought.
Chocolate cows. Oh man, don't even get me started on the strawberry cows.
Dude, I always wanted to see a strawberry cow.
Ah man, if only. Oh
If
my
only.
god. Kids are whack though.
I was a
Oh.
weird whack kid.
That is such a weird reason for not liking something.
I mean, that's not my
Oh,
reason for not
thank God
liking
you
it
didn't find out about
now.
cheese.
Oh yeah. I would never eat cheese again after
Yeah.
I heard about
You're
that.
like pizza? No, made from similar stuff to milk. No dairy.
Yeah, thank God I didn't figure out about cheese.
That would have
You
changed
know
your
how
life
hard it
completely.
is to like dairy-free stuff?
Oh
Like that?
yeah, no. Everything has cheese in it, like to some degree, I feel
Yeah.
like. It's so hard
Yeah.
to avoid it.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's not really bad for you very much.
Yeah, it's not. I like
Well, it
cheese
depends.
too.
If you get like the plastic, like American slices of cheese, then maybe. But
Oh, I actually can't have molded cheese because I'm allergic to mold.
mold molded cheese.
Yeah, like gorgonzola.
Oh.
Yeah,
That they call them molded cheese? That sounds so unappetizing.
it's literally molded cheese.
Yeah, just hand me some like Parmesan shreds. Like I'm good. Like I don't need any moldy
I'm
cheese.
good.
I was
I
taught to
don't know
throw
why
out moldy
people like
things.
it.
Yeah, I don't get that. Wow, that's interesting. I know like people like cheese like aged and stuff, but the point that mold is on food, that's a no for me. I can't do that. Mm-mm. Oh man. Oh, my game ulted. That's cool.
I have to go to work though. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for playing with me. That was fun.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
thank you for
Overwatch.
playing with me. Yes, we should do this again.
Yes, whenever you want to play, I'm down. I play. You
No,
know when I play.
you
I
choose
play everything.
first.
No, you.
You no, we can't
No,
do
don't do
this.
this.
Um, I mean, if you just let me know like a day or two beforehand, around this same time would probably work like almost any day of the week. As long as
Okay.
I just get a little bit of advance notice. But yeah.
Sounds good. I will let you know.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I don't yeah, I
Bye.
don't yeah, whatever games work. But good luck with work and
Oh, thank
have a
you.
good one.
All right, you too. Thank you, Oni. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, sure thing.
Bye.
Now get there. Go.
I will. I will. I won't be late. Bye.
Bye.
Hopefully.
Alright, but that was fun. That was a good one. Thank you guys for coming by. Yeah, that was Gemillia. Super awesome. Super awesome person. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap things up here. We're gonna do a raid and stuff. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know who's on right now, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, that was super nice. Super awesome. Let's turn off Doki Doki mode and let's take a look. Alright. If you guys can join for the raid, that would be really appreciated. If you could just say hi or of course copy and paste the raid message. But if you're on mobile, I've heard you can't do that, so that's a-okay if you just say like hi or something. That would be 100% appreciated by me. That would be funny if we rated. That probably wouldn't go over well. So we could either look for, okay, would you guys rather look for Minecraft or Back for Blood? Yeah, we'll make those the decisions. But yeah, if you guys have a preference, I'm gonna check if both of them. Thank you for the raid. Actually, speaking of, here we go. Let's shout out our partner here today. Super awesome. Check them out. If you haven't followed them, please do. They're awesome. Super cool. And welcome, raiders. Yes, yes, yes. I'm an Oni who's sometimes phony, but we're about to raid someone as well. So I'm going to send you guys on your way, okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed both of our streams. Two kings. Let's go. But, all right. So again, to everyone who just came by and everyone who's been in here, would you prefer watching Minecraft or Back for Blood? Because I'm gonna send you the one of either. So make the decision now. I am already here. Well, now you're here doubly so. Let me make sure they're both playing. Oh wait, you can hear that, can't you? Yep. Yeah, okay, both of them are playing. Which one? Any choice? Anybody? Minecraft? Okay, we'll do Minecraft then. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by. I will let me get the raid at least started real quick. So many channel points, so much to do. But I don't know if using any of them right now would be a good idea because we are gonna raid, like I said. But yeah, so here are socials. You can follow any of those if you haven't yet. Here's the Discord. You can join that. You can post all kinds of stuff, memes, whatever, pets, anything that's on there, or you can tell me and I'll add some new stuff for you guys. But yeah, you can join that. And also, finally, here is the raid message. So if you could either copy and paste that or just say hi to whoever, good old Strawberry and Ruby and Obsidian there. That would be really pog of you guys. Stream streak raid in less than 30 seconds. Let's go. We're just going to do a raid train. Maybe when we raid them, they're going to be like, oh, we were just about to raid too. And then we could do that. But anyway, thank you guys for coming by. I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I don't know if I'm going to stream at any point this weekend. We might, though. So keep in touch with that. So yeah. Infinity raid. All right. But thank you guys so much for coming by. Again, follow or, check the Discord and see if we stream at some point this weekend. But we'll see about that. Anyway, have a good one. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Bye-bye. Show some love to them.